style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through grass at the latest craze. Trying him to cook, oh how they dazzle they do. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In our circle of acquaintances, always from lipstick shades. So that's free, sharing the backfield, the edges of the crease. Page by page, we turn our worlds. Sisterhood strong and life unfurled.
Hey, hey, ladies and gents, welcome to Thursday with you Thursday. It's Thursday, y'all. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the front porch. I see y'all in here waiting on me. I apologize for being a few minutes late. I wasn't checking the time and I needed to wrap one thing up, but I'm here now. Y'all saw the thumbnail. What's tea, y'all? What's tea? I had to get my phone off the charger, y'all. Because listen, I gotta have all my communication devices right here. How's everyone doing? Pisces, what's up? I heard it was Pisces season. I want to give a birthday shout out to any Pisces in the sounds of my voice. Okay. Y'all, I think it's kind of I didn't realize when I posted about the rest in peace for Gene that I didn't realize the circumstances that was going on around his unaliving. So I don't know if that's going to be one of those mystery type things where we never know what happened. Him, his wife, and one of their pets, their fur babies, um, were unalive, and I think they said one of the fur babies survived. I didn't realize that. I just saw, that he had passed away, and I'm familiar with him from the movie, so I posted it. And then later on, when I had an opportunity, I went back and I think it was TMZ or something like that, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. And Gene Hackman's story is crazy. I found out some more details too. Okay, Vicky, when I drop the link, don't forget to tell me what they are. Okay, if you come up, I hope you can come up today because it may be too much to type in the chat. I don't know. Oh, I see. I think I saw a Pisces 223. Let me go back up. Eve has many faces. Happy belated birthday. You're 4 days old today. I'm just kidding. We're 4 days away from your birthday. March 7th. I know Latoya is also, because I remember y'all getting on me. Oh, my boo butterfly 23 is back in the chat. Happy to see you. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. I really missed you. Okay, let me scroll up to the top and speak to everybody. Then we're gonna get into our content. We're gonna talk a little bit about Xscape, and Jennifer and Christian updates because I've been seeing them. I saw Simone, Girl Is That Legal, dropped a video. I watched that. I think it was last night or this morning, child. I forgot. I was watching a few different videos. So I saw they have an update, okay, for him. And what y'all think about the sisters? I mean, what y'all think about the Chris Brown challenge that the big sister, not big in weight, but big sister as the oldest sister, dropped? I got something to say about that. So let me speak to everybody. We're gonna get into it, and then of course we're gonna do an Ernesto reaction. Hey, Victor DeVille. I see you number one up in the chat today. Hey, Sammy Cake. Welcome. Hey again, Butterfly. Hey, CW. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Hey, listen to me, 301. Hey, Shelly C. Hey, Eve has many faces. Hey, social wife Melissa. Hey, Miss E, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, big sis, I said what I said. Thanks for being here and modding for me on today. You and Vic to the veil, okay? I miss saying that to her. Hey, Tam Tam. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Hey, Mississippi Shell in the ATL. Hey, A, let's talk about it all. Okay, El Cid is here, but in the bushes. Hey, Tasha B. Listen, listen, Londa, listen, Chick-fil-A girl. Don't worry about what I did last summer. Okay. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Welcome. Hey, Salty Buzzard. Hey, Cross Country Cruise Her. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Patty Patty. Hey, Inell. I already read your comment. I went out of order as usual. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, I think I'm getting down here to the end. Hey, Al, how are you? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Their remains were partially, mummified, and she was partially decomposed. Really? Oh my God. I wonder how long they had been there without anyone noticing. You're welcome. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, B. Williams. Hey, Real. Hey, Always Loving Life 804. Hey, Sassy Sue. Hey, Old Man Johnson's Farm. Y'all thirsty? What's up? I see y'all here. Y'all ready for the shenanigans. Latasha need to send those residuals funds to Tamika. I damn sure agree with that. Hey, Florida Girl 1. Hey, T Baby 74. Hey, there she go. Thank you for turning the porch light on for me and holding me a seat. I got you. You VIP. Hey, SC Diva. Hey, Beautifully Made 13. Yes, Latasha is down bad out here. She is bad out here. Yeah, Gene Heckman. Hey, Jay Blake. It's weird that she was decomposed, but he wasn't. And the dog was found in the damn closet. Baby, the dog ran a damn way, okay? Was in survival mode. And I mean, I guess they must have had enough food out for the dog to be able to, still eat and, be in decent shape. Hey, for Grace. Definitely a weird situation. Tim Norris Sweetie Pie says a new girlfriend. What the what? Sure, see, these women be too damn desperate for me, Al. Like, come on. What y'all doing trying to be pen pals with somebody like Tim that unalived the family member, allegedly, okay, even though he was found, guilty. Weird. Oh, really, Gene Hackman? Yes. Two dogs were found alive too. Oh, okay. I thought one was found unalive and one was alive. So two dogs were found alive. Okay. Thank you, Butterfly, for clarifying that. Yeah, that's really weird. Now I'm gonna give my 2 cents while we still have pennies. Before the government get rid of the pennies. Okay, let me give my damn 2 cents because then it's gonna be a damn nickel. I'm gonna be giving my 5 cents. Okay, so with the sisters, like, come on now. One, you're the big sister. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to look out for your little sister. At least that's how I was raised. I am the big sister. I have younger siblings, girls at that. And I just could not imagine, stealing from my sister, especially knowing that they're in a bad situation and acting like I don't know nothing about it. I don't feel no type of way far as being empathy, sympathy, or sorry, feeling entitled. And then the mama, what kind of mama is this, like choosing sides or picking sides between her daughters, especially when one daughter is wrong? Now, as the mom, she should have been shut this down and got to the root of the issue and let them know, what it is. But sounds like the mom has picked sides, which is really, really wrong. I disagree with that. But I only have one child, but I do have siblings. But my mom would never. Okay. She'll get us straight with the quickness and lay hands on us with the quickness. So I think a lot of their issues stem from the mom having favorites. But back to them, Latasha, you're the big sister. You're supposed to protect your sister. You done stole money from her multiple times because you got the checker, the $30,000 checker, and then your husband was skimming off the top of the performances. Like, he was their, I guess, manager at one point, and he would set up the performances and things for them. The word on the damn streets is that he would bid out, their talent, their services in the concerts for more money, skim off the top, then get paid his managerial fees, and your damn wife getting paid. So where they do that at? And where are you right in doing that? Especially to your damn siblings, same mom, same dad. It don't matter if you don't have the same mom or same dad, but I'm just saying, same damn DNA, period. Um, so y'all was getting paid 3 times, on top of the others getting paid just one time for performing or appearances or whatever. And you got the nerve. To me, that was a damn diss song, in my opinion. It was a damn diss song. I wanted the sister to go lay some vocals and diss her ass back, like K Dot and Drake. But I get it, they're sisters. But she's out of line for that. You pop out after being gone all this time with the song, and you're still not taking no type of accountability. You're not taking no type of responsibility to where you and your sister's relationship is. You're not apologizing, nothing at all. You come out with a son talking about your man got a baby. The lady done popped out with her damn message, okay, and the baby, the ultrasound, in your damn man. But you said y'all had an open relationship. So what did you expect? I don't get, if y'all had an open relationship, baby, you shouldn't even address this lady and her baby in your damn song, okay? And you say y'all was broken up or separated for 2 years. She done tried to pull a Shirley. You're not the victim, ma'am. Okay. Next, she said she loved her sister. She missed her and things. So we'll give her a checker for that. And then the residual part, to me, I guess you can look at it 2 different ways. I'm looking at it as if she wants to collect money from the group, okay? Because she's been put out the group. Not as if she wants to discuss giving her sister her coins back, at least the 30, right? In my opinion, okay, she should let sleeping dogs lie, because if you open up Pandora's box and try to come for them for residuals, as she said in her damn song, she coming for her residuals, okay? And she looked dead at that damn camera, baby. So I was like, yo, she coming. I think she gonna make it worse for herself, because sister or not, baby, we gonna find out who cashed this check, okay? And I'm gonna prosecute you, okay? Because this is where the sisterhood gonna go out the damn door, okay? Because I want my money, okay? And then you don't know what type of information they've gathered from people that your husband Rocky has taken advantage of. Okay, he was getting his bids from and skimming off the top. So if I was her, I would have tried to beg their ass to put me back in the damn group before I tried to, to come after them. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even, I'll just like, can we call it even? You know what I'm saying? Can we just keep it 0-0, cancel out on both sides, move forward? That's what I would do. I don't think that's a smart move. But if y'all listen to the Ricky Smiley show, y'all may have already saw where Tamika replied. And she said, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. But not in a bad way. She just said, sis, I tried to reach out to you, you change your phone number. Pull up to my house. I cook you a meal. We could sit down. We could talk. That's her sister. She still loves her. She said the vocals was amazing. She loved the song. But that last part about the residual, she didn't like that. She didn't like that part. But she said she has seen Latasha and the mom. They were at a family event and they left when they saw that she was there. And she could not believe that they left the event, but they left and she didn't get an opportunity to talk to either one of them. And it kind of broke her heart. You could tell from the way she was talking it kind of broke her heart. But she said she's willing to have a conversation with her sister. And they come to, I guess, to some type of medium. They come to some type of common grounds. But she does not have her number because she changed her phone number. And she say, her and that damn man ain't broken up either. They still together. And I don't know if I could play it because y'all know people be copyrighting their intellectual, content. So y'all go over there and check it out. The Brat called and set it up. Y'all know the Brat is label mates with Xscape, So Def, ATL. Y'all already know that. So the Brat was super excited because she thought that Latasha was squashing it and was going to want to pay, Tamika. But Tamika said, baby, no, that wasn't what it was. I think she wants money from us, the group, or whatever. So we don't know how that part is going to go, but they are siblings. And if the mom wasn't sick, like B. Williams said, she would be able to bring her daughters back together, sit down, have a conversation, and let them work it out where both of them can move forward because they are sisters. They have kids. Like, we know money usually is the thing that comes between families, but I feel like they could have corrected it. I don't know if it's gone too far because just because you family, you don't get a damn pass from me. You don't get a pass to stump me out. But I'll try. I'll give it a try. I don't know if it's too far gone or not, but we got to see, I guess, how things play out. What Latasha next move is going to be, because Tamika just kind of left it out there as, I'm here, you know where I stay at, you know my phone number, pull up, okay, and we can hash it out, okay? So that's what I heard over on the Ricky Smiley, and the Brat was, the one mediating that call. She got her on the phone. So that's her response. Y'all can check it out over on Ricky Smiley's YouTube channel. I would play it, but again, sure, I ain't trying to mess with nobody intellectual property because I need my little coins, okay? I saw that Tim had a new lady friend, but maybe they think that he still has some money. Sure, he locked up. And he never getting out. So I ain't really ready to do that. Let me go find me a dope boy, child. Let me go find me a damn scammer like Nesto. I'm just saying. Tamika said it actually more like 30K. I said 30K was that check. But the scamming part, we don't know how much he got from that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, stealing from your sibling is just low. Well, from anyone, right? It be your own family. My mom has and will. And she don't see fairness. Right. I agree with that. It's like, girl, how do you not see what's going on? And why can't you squash this? You should be a pro at this, okay? Mine too. Yep. Tamika husband must be Nesto. Forgotten love child. That ninja old as hell. Okay, talking about having a damn baby. Hey, Miss Buckeye. You mean Latasha? Oh, okay. Latasha husband must be Nesto forgotten love child. Child, he looked like him and Nesto about the same age. Hey, Aries one. Tasha is forever the victim. I'm like, girl, you really up here singing. You need to damn apologize. This should have been a damn apology song. She said all that on Tasha K. I would love my sister from a distance, yeah, because it do be your own family, and I can get that. Hey, Rat. It is. Tamika is too kind-hearted for me. Yeah. I know she has to feel so foolish allowing that man to ruin and embarrass her. I knew Rocky wasn't shit when she first got with him. Loud men irk me. Yeah. And it's the point that he really is banking on her career. You know, like when her career wasn't doing as well, you should have been out here working, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to hold it down. Tamika husband seems like he works he was working like is he like a police or security, working in security or something like that? She cannot come back to the group. She is not trustworthy, right? I ain't got time to be playing with you. The mother is sick. Yep, I read that one out of order, but I reread it. Okay. I wouldn't care if she was my sister either. Business ain't got nothing to do with family. Right. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Yeah, I just feel like, are you serious? I bet their mama has always shown favoritism towards Tasha their entire life. That is kind of what Tamika said when she's spoken about their relationship and on that reality show that they had. But right is right and wrong is damn wrong. Like, come on. Okay, back down to the end of the chat. Okay, so that's my little 2 cents on the sisters. Unfortunately, right now they're just not in a good place. Hopefully one day they will, just for the kids, because it's like your kids don't even have a relationship, either. I don't know. Because when me and my sisters fall out, my daughter don't have shit to do with it. She stay neutral. She be like, I don't have time for you and the damn sisters, okay? But it always be kind of petty stuff, nothing major. Okay, let's move on to Christian Gold and Jennifer Williams. Speaking of them, Tim Norman, Sweetie Pie, in jail without a bail, in jail for life. Okay. What y'all think about them? Y'all think he could potentially get a RICO case? Because I was listening to Simone read her documents and things, and I think he got off of probation early. However, those individuals that have been over on Simone's channel, baby, they got them a lawyer and they're gonna file a civil suit against Christian. So I guess he got one small victory. Or would we say a big victory because he got off of probation? Baby, he took 2 steps forward and he finna take 5 steps back because them folks want their money, you know. And they in Georgia, and we know how things went for YSL, and Nesto is going for Nesto. So with him, getting money from all these individuals all over the United States, he is crossing state, county, city, whatever lines. Do y'all think he could potentially be hit with a RICO after they file this civil suit? Simone said that a federal agent has already been assigned. Okay, thank you, Old Man Johnson's Farm. And what is Jennifer going to do? Because unlike Shirley, Jennifer kind of being very vocal with Christian on the reality show, the reunion, social media, Carlos King, and their own YouTube channel. She's kind of been supporting him and downplaying, the victims and gaslighting him. So she kind of stuck her hand in the pot to me when it comes to what he has going on. I hope she don't get tied into his shenanigans, but with her, we will say she knew. She knew what was going on. She knew that he was using her popularity to gain clientele, and she went along with it. And she's also benefited because she talked about this watch he bought her, gifts he's bought her, and they officially are married. I thought she wasn't gonna file that marriage certificate, but she did. Well, since the feds are involved, watch out now, Christian. I smell Ricola. Yeah, that could potentially be happening. I'm gonna keep my ears and eyes open on that one because I had kind of like was over them, once I realized they were married for real, and they had filed their marriage license and certificate up over there in Vegas. Vic to the bell, can you go down there? But I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears open because it gives me I'll say this, it has a lot of similarities to what's going on with Nesto. He leveling the people up. He's gonna getting money from them to invest, and he's promising them things that he has fallen short in. And then he tried to do settlement agreements with some of these people, but he did not pay them. So the list that heard her read, I think there's enough victims for him to have a RICO, but I don't know how it's gonna play out. But I will say I smell a RICO as well. I said what I said. I can agree with you on that one. And that's it. That's all I have to say about them. We about to get into our reaction. Nestu. We still going in order. I'm still building my timeline. So I appreciate y'all going back down memory lane. This is a popular scam with celebrity women. Right, Al? And it's just like, why? Why? Just why? Like it seemed like y'all would have like a better picking, you know what I mean? A better selection than we would have. And y'all just picking all damn wrong, in my opinion. Allegedly. Child, I don't have my car together. Your card was charged. I don't have my stuff together, y'all. Hold on. I mean, I'm still here. You ain't gotta hold on for real, but I don't have my stuff together. I don't remember if we did this call or not. Shit. Let me see. Let me see. And then we're gonna get into it. Y'all, shoot, I don't know. If we did, we'll stop. Y'all let me know. And we will I'll pick another one. In their defense, Cotton Candy and Jennifer has always chased the wrong ninja. Yeah, unfortunately. And I feel like they're in a place where they can do better vetting. Y'all can get more information. Y'all can do a better investigation because y'all got resources and y'all got y'all fans. So it's like, why, ladies? Why? Just why? Why would Jennifer first? He's too young. He has kids. You know, he don't seem to be a great dad. And I can't even look a ninja in his face when you don't do right by your kids. Because if you're not doing right by your own flesh and blood, what made me think that you're gonna do right by me? You know what I'm saying? If you could dismiss your kids, not support them, not know if they living, breathing, eating, then how are you going to care about me? Sometimes it's good to take another listen, pick up something new and have a different take on it. Yeah, because yesterday we ended up doing let me tell y'all, just in case you guys didn't listen to it or hear, because yesterday we wasn't planning on doing Nesto, but we ended up doing a 15-minute call from Nesto. And somebody said they think Nesto lawyer blocked them. So if you didn't check it out and you don't really care for the content that I did before that, scroll to the back because it was at the end after I presented all of the other content about Tiffany, Mayor Kobe, the Don Granny, Donna Adelson. Go to the end of that live because we did do a reaction to a 15-minute short call. And somebody said, your lawyer got me blocker. So check it out. Okay. Both men has the same qualities other than bigamy. Right. No work history, no assets, deadbeat dads, damn big liars, jail, been arrested before, got a history of being in jail, breaking the law. Like, that's enough for me. All that is damn major red flags. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, thank you for being here in the bushes, still working. And hey, Linda Gibbs. Okay. So you are right about that. And to me, they are seeking out women in I'm pulling up the call now. They're seeking out women to use, you know, that are popular, that have a following, that they could get access to their friends, their money, you know, their resources. So I agree with you on that. I said what I said. Saw your two ponytails are hilarious. What? Hey, 80% sea moss. Okay, okay. All right. So I have the call up. I don't think we've done this one before. And yesterday was the reason that I piqued my memory about yesterday in the 15-minute call was because y'all said y'all want to hear from Shirley. I got some damn calls I know we did not listen to from Cynthia, but y'all said y'all needed a break. So hopefully we haven't listened to this one. These women are proving these men right when they say black women choose pookies. Yeah, because it's something about the lame guys, the simps, you know, people don't want to date them, you know, if they got a little swagger and got some damn income, when you get to a certain age, as far as your 40s, 50s and on up, you shouldn't even be looking for a ninja that's out here with their pants sagging, okay? Just because they can throw a down in the damn bedroom, you shouldn't even be on that. Okay, seriously. Hey, a lady. Welcome back. Okay, here's the call. I really don't think we did it, but y'all, these damn calls sometimes, I don't know. All right. I'm not going to say nothing else about that. But I'm going to, I haven't even shared the screen. Y'all would have been like, we can't hear. I haven't shared the screen. Here we go. Screen has been shared. About to hit play. And it's Miss Shirley. Okay, y'all said y'all needed a break.
Call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in now. Yeah, I'm hanging in now.
Good.
Yeah. I'm on that Job.
Right, Jay Blake.
I'm Job in the Bible. Absolutely. Glad you told me that 2 months ago.
Oh.
I definitely see what I see. Yeah.
Mhm.
So how are you holding up?
I'm all right. You know, day by day, one day at a time.
Oh, okay. How many folks done harassed you already?
Well, not a lot of people have harassed me, but you know, it's just out there.
The bullshit.
Oh, it's out there. Yeah, it's out there now. It's out there. And I ain't not even locked up for what they say I'm locked up for.
Here we go with the lies and the bullshit.
Yeah, but people don't know that.
No, they don't know. They ain't doing their research. They got to do the research. They're not doing their research.
Well, people don't do that. Yeah, people don't do that. They just want to believe the worst.
Right. Your coworkers, they all on you too?
Huh?
Your coworkers all on you too?
No, I just told Steve yesterday. Tosh was telling me I should tell him and all that stuff.
To this one.
You know, she was like, well, he's going to want to know. I said, well, if I don't tell him and he asks me, I'll just tell him because I just couldn't talk about it. I just, you know, I didn't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I couldn't talk about it. He'll understand. So anyway, I just called him and I told him, and, you know, he was all right. He asked me if I needed anything. And, you know, I told him, no, I was okay. You know, I don't want to ask him for anything money-wise, but, you know, thank you for offering. And if I do need something, you know, I'll let him know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you have to say about the whole situation?
Nobody checking for you.
He didn't have too much to say. He just said, you know, find out everything that I could. And
you should.
You know, depending on the outcome, I got to start moving forward with my life. That's,
and you
know, and I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to start looking for a place on Monday. I mean, you know, yeah.
Right. Okay. So that means that he's saying that I'm guilty. That's basically what he's saying.
You are. You're a scammer.
Well, no, he didn't say that. He just he didn't say that. He just said that.
Unless y'all want to go along with this one, I'm looking for something else.
He didn't say that. You just gotta make sure you got your stuff together, and you know you still gotta move forward. That's all he said. He didn't say you were guilty. He didn't say any of that.
Oh.
I mean, he might feel that way, but that's not what he said.
Oh. Okay.
And you know, I said it's okay. If the truth will come out.
Not really,
you know,
okay,
the truth
Shirley.
will come out.
You need to put him in his place.
Yeah. I know that for a fact. So
yeah,
I know that for a fact. I already see now in my head that the whole city don't walk away from it for now.
He really don't
I've
care.
seen that before.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I've seen that before because I've supported people that, you know, couple dollar, all that, you know, officially alone. I've seen all them go through all that. Yeah. So I just have to call.
Huh?
I have to call a press conference or something to clear my name up. I definitely got to do that. So I'm going to have to call Jasper and get him to advise me what I need to do. Because I can't go out there like that.
Mom.
I just can't do it. Yeah. So I have to wait.
That's I mean, let's clear up. Let's, you know, make a list of things.
Hey, Glorious.
You know, make a list of things that you have to do, you know, not just that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that should work out on its own, because if you're, you know, if it comes out, how do I want to say it? You know, the press, they'll get a wind of that. They don't make it as big as when it's not as big of a story if you're innocent as it is if everybody thinks you're guilty, you know?
Right.
The big story is what they can gossip about, you know?
Right. I mean, I've seen all that. I've seen.
I'm uploading another
one. Your
one.
boss go through a lot of shit too. Still standing. Oh, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't being judgmental. He didn't judge or anything. Not to my face, anyway.
Oh, okay. So Tasha, they basically just said, you just go ahead on. He done.
I don't understand why he's so concerned with what everyone's saying.
Yeah, that's what they said.
When they said what? I didn't tell you that. I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. But it's I just kind of feel that right now. I just feel that kind of way because that's a lot of heat on them. They just in their head. They just can't catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
right.
real. Huh?
Well, I mean, they haven't said it to my face so much, but maybe that is what they're thinking. I don't know. I just know, I'm very grateful to them, and I'm very, very grateful to them, and it's just time to move on now.
It's been 8 months.
Right.
It's just.
I understand. I mean, yes, it is. It's time to move on. So I do. I understand all that. I do.
So you're saying you have a feeling that they're, I don't know.
I mean,
well, we'll see what happens on Monday. We'll see what happens on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be okay. I don't be okay. I'm gonna be okay. As long as I keep on having my belief in what's going on, I definitely have that. I've been through way worse. So, but just come from nowhere to build myself up, to drop down the bottom to zero again, hey, that's something else. But I'm not in here for murder. I'm not in here for no crazy ass crime, killing nobody, none of that crazy ass shit. That you can't come back from.
Right.
Yeah.
He did say they're cracking down hard on fraud now.
Right.
Huh?
Oh, he did say that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
Yeah. That means that he knows something. He knows somebody. He knows somebody doing something. He know what's going on.
Yeah, right. That he may have had some. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's friends with billionaires, so.
Right.
I mean, everybody's has gone through something. Some sort of trial by fire, something.
Yeah, I've seen some billionaires go through some things in the past months since I've been looking on TV. I've definitely seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ain't no billionaire, but I'm just saying I've seen things happen. So.
Well, I mean, don't say that, mate. You don't know how it's going to all end up. You don't know. You might be a billionaire. You are a billionaire. Just, you don't know what. You don't know. I'm just, yeah. It's just a little, it's just a little difficult, but it's okay.
Well, what's the difference? Explain. Okay, well, I'm listening at you difficult. Let me hear that part.
Well, I'm sure you could figure that part out on your own.
Yeah, I can figure it out, but do you?
Yeah.
Do you think? Okay, so let me ask you. So, do you think that marriage is not where you want it to be right now? Nobody don't want that, but trial and tribulation, you have to go through that. But is this where you?
Well, I'm not talking about that. It's just hard. This is just a hard phase. I mean, we'll work on that, when you get out.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
and
I'm just trying to figure where you're at, where your mind's at, because you see.
Well, this is just hard. I've never gone through anything like this before. I've never gone through anything like this before, ever. Ever. My name in the papers associated with crimes and all this kind of stuff.
Your name in the paper. Put your name in the paper at?
I mean, not the papers, in the news. Okay?
Where is that at? I ain't seen that.
Oh, but okay, on Facebook last night, it was on there, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Husband was arrested. Shirley Strawberry, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show's husband was arrested for fraud or whatever.
Okay, so you say on Facebook. Facebook what?
What do you mean Facebook what? I don't know. It was on Facebook. One of those shows. Somebody had it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
we saw it last night.
Oh, you saw it last night?
We saw it last night. It's on there.
Oh, is that it?
Come on, hon. Come on now.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if it's really out there, because guess what? They got to retract all that.
Yes, it's really out there. My cousin in Chicago called me, and said, she saw something on the internet. Is it true? Somebody else called me, said that it was in Maryland. Yeah, it's out there. I think it was on, somebody said it was on CNN. I don't know because I didn't see it on CNN, but my cousin called me out of the blue and said that it's out there in Chicago. So what I'm saying is that it's out there, and this is difficult. But I mean, I'm not dead or anything like that, but it is difficult. That's all I'm telling you. It is difficult. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, this is it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm not in there. I'm not behind bars. Praise the Lord. But I'm not dealing with what you're dealing with, but I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm saying. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be anything if I wasn't who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I am. But
yes,
I am.
You are. And we have to deal with that. I mean, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm past that now. I had to get used to that, but I'm past that. That don't even faze me no more. So, I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for supporting me the best way you can. And I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through because of what I'm putting you through. I'm going to say because of me. So, well, okay. Nothing I can do about that until I can prove my innocence. That's all I can do.
No, it's nothing you could do about it. It is what it is right now. It's nothing anyone can do about it, but it is the reality of the situation. I haven't said it's your fault. I haven't said any of that. I'm just saying it's the reality of it. You asked me how I was doing, and I'm telling you, I'm taking it day by day. It's a very difficult time, very difficult. But I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm not dead, I'm not sick, none of that.
So right now, Ron them think I ain't getting out. Is that what they think?
Well,
you're not getting out.
I guess Ronald thinks that it's more to it than what it is, or they would have let you out or something,
Oh.
But sometimes people left to their own devices will think what they want to think because they base it on what they've seen before. He's been in the system, so he knows,
You know you're a fraud.
I was in the system before. What?
He's been in the system, meaning that he's worked in prisons before,
Right. Okay.
So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. So he's saying
so he got to clear his name, B. Williams.
I ain't getting out. He's saying the police.
No, he's not saying that. He's not saying that at all.
Oh, okay.
He's not saying. He didn't say that. He didn't say you're not getting out.
Oh yeah, because I'm getting out now. I mean, I know that for a fact.
When?
Yeah, he didn't. But I'm just saying he didn't say that, and you can't just, people are going to say anything. A lot of things are going to come out of their mouths. I'm sure, they're thinking stuff. I'm sure they are. If the situation were reversed, we may be thinking something too. If it was them.
Yeah, but I don't know. That.
Yeah, but you don't. But some people do. Everybody's different. They're real close to the situation because I'm in their house.
Yeah. I got you. I mean, I know all that. And I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I ain't gonna never forget that. Anything. Right,
and we need to. Yeah, and we really need to do something nice for them. Pay them back some kind of way. For allowing me to stay here. It's been almost 8 months.
Well, Well, first of all, they're gonna be all right. They dealing with me. They know they're gonna be all right.
Somebody gonna be all right. He done pulled a sign.
If they really got their head together, they know I'm gonna come up. So,
He sound like Sonya. They'll be all right. How the hell you gonna tell somebody they're gonna be all right in their own home? You're not contributing nothing. Your wife is staying there and you're locked up. How the hell you gonna tell somebody they're gonna be all right?
gonna fix whatever I gotta fix. God willing, in Jesus' name, I'm gonna be just fine. We gonna be all right. So they know that. If Ron been in the system long enough, he's seen this shit 1,000 times. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but they don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really know you, but it's okay. It is what it is. Whatever.
Ain't with him, Miss E.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm good. I ain't mad. I got past the mad part. I ain't mad no more. Nothing no more.
How you gonna be mad?
I ain't none of that no more. I see what's going on. They put me on TV. They trying to fish for something. They ain't got shit. So it is what it is. You trying to put me with people that I don't even know nothing about. So it is what it is. I mean, it's simple. It's common sense. Anybody got some sense, they'll see that.
Well, people don't. You know, you got to think about people that, you know, there are a lot of haters out there in the world too. You know, it's not common sense.
Yeah.
People want to see you fail. People want to see you go down. People, you know, all of that. You know, most of my girlfriends are single. You know, they want. You know. I mean, I haven't heard from my daughter. I haven't heard from, you know, I haven't heard from my daughter.
You definitely ain't finna for her.
Yeah, but she asked someone else, how am I doing and all of that.
Which is nice.
You know, and I don't talk to her and everything, but that's not true.
No, I know it ain't true because guess what? That statement she put out, that's why I'm on fucking TV. I can tell you that right now.
That is not why you on TV.
Put out, that's why I'm on TV
what statement was that?
When she went out there and talked to the police and told them police that I put her name on some shit that I didn't do. That's what the warrant said. The warrant said that. And I ain't even got to talk about it on the phone because it's on the fucking damn warrant. So I ain't making this shit up.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you what it is.
It ain't no Shirley. Get him straight.
But that's what the whole thing is about. Why the fuck I'm on fucking news? Straight the fuck up.
Okay, honey. Well, please calm down.
I mean, I'm not upset. I'm just saying, come on.
This man right here, he know he is full of shit. You on the news because Sheridan went down there to find out why you and Erica Kane put her name and her kid's name on your lease. Come on, sir.
Well, you sound like it. You sound like it.
I don't forget these folks. I don't forgive. I know what's going on. I mean, I ain't slow.
He's the most forgiving person ever.
I can't do it no more. Fuck it, I don't give a damn about it. And I had to really see that now, and I'm just saying on TMZ, all them folks out there homeless, sleeping on tents and shit.
That's gonna be
you. Yeah.
When you get out.
So I ain't finna let this shit take me over. I mean, I just got to clear my name up. So the phone call, I like to call my lawyer, see what's going on with him, so he can know what's going on. It's 3 o'clock now, so if I cut off, I'll call you back. So we can call him and see what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. What do you say?
I just said, okay, all right. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not fighting with you. I'm just.
Oh, no. I'm just.
No, but it sounds like, you know.
No. I'm not doing that part. All I'm just expressing myself how I feel a little bit. Not how I really want to
I am
get
Lady
down.
Janice.
I mean, just like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know my person, who I am, what I got going on. I can't say I'm perfect. No, I ain't perfect at all. But when I see somebody who done messed up, oh man, I shouldn't have did that. Oh, listen to somebody else. That's what I get mad about. I get mad about that. Now, that's it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
well,
it's okay. I'm gonna be all right. I mean, they put me over here.
Ronald is not a criminal. He worked in the jail. He worked with criminals. And that was what he said earlier in this call. Shirley said earlier in the call. He's worked in the system before. He's not been in the system. I felt like they kind of misled us to kind of believe that Ronald may have had some type of criminal background, but from what Shirley was saying, he's worked with people like Nesto, folk like Nesto. I guess Nesto gonna come up from that grave. That his only coming up. That's his only come up. But apparently he is a correction officer. Yeah, I think they misled us, B. Williams, and I don't remember how and when and what call it was, but this call right here kind of clarified that Ronald is not on the side of the law that Nesto is on. What is wrong with that? She had to stay there for 8 months. Right. And I kind of feel like that's probably where her and Sheridan's situation kind of maybe took a turn for the worse. I was trying to choose my words carefully, because just imagine, you know, your mom, you know that your mom is very successful. She has a great, awesome career, working with Steve Harvey on the morning show with her own segment, this Shirley Strawberry Letter, the Strawberry Letter, and you know, and she is homeless. She is homeless. And I remember Shirley saying to Nesto that Sheridan said that she could come stay with her, but her man, her husband, could not. She don't even want to see him, you know, and I added that part by she not wanting to see him on. And I'm wondering, when Shirley, you know, abruptly, you know, moved out like a thief in the night from Bent Creek, if maybe that is when Sheridan told her that she could not, she could come but her man couldn't, because I didn't understand why Sheridan would say that while he was locked up. It's kind of given that they may have had this conversation when Shirley was staying with them folks, Tasha and Ronald, for 8 months. What y'all think about that? You single too, ma'am. You single too. She with the single friends. No, Shirley. Hey, Trina B. Welcome. Mayor, he got caught. Shirley, you were single too. Oh, you just didn't know it. Yeah, I don't understand how you know, she's been living with them, you know, for 8 months. And Nesto was out a part of this 8 months. You know, he's been in jail now on this call, what, 4 months? 3 months, 3 to 4 months. We'll put it like that. So 3 to 4 months, he was out, you know, and I guess living in the RV, the hotel, you know, at these different women houses, living the single life, okay, in my Queen Latifah voice, okay, living single. Slowberry hating off what exactly? Baby, I don't want your damn man. Okay, you can have him. Check him, Shirley. Yes. I really wish she would have been like, listen, you're in there because of you. Please leave my child up out of your damn shenanigans. And this call taking forever to upload. It's the call right after this where he said he want to call the lawyer. See, this is where I lose sympathy for Shirley. Girl, Nesto is not a prize. Your single friends are not jealous. I know. It's like you can get a man. I feel like any woman can get a man. Look at Tim. He got a whole damn woman up in there while he locked up for unaliving a family member. So you can get a man. That ain't hard to do. It's getting a quality man with good character in my Cynthia voice. I forgave them all. Yeah, he's so damn forgiving. He's just like the priest. So, okay, putting his hand on these people's forehead and pushing it back in the green waters and say, I forgive you. She is too dismissive. Yeah, and avoidant. Yeah, for my blood. I know. And I get it. You know, like some people, they don't want to kick somebody when they're down. They don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm not trying to upset you. That part. Okay, it's that part for me. Why does he have to be so nasty in reference to Sheridan? He really feels like Sheridan ruined his damn life. Okay? Just because she went down there. It doesn't matter if she went down there or not, right? Shirley didn't go and they still charge you with your charges. Okay. So to me, they already knew what time it was. Okay. Sheridan just went down there and said, I did not sign this lease. My kids and I were not living there. We were living here. Sheridan probably went down there with her damn lease where she live at now, knowing he is all the way wrong and is. Shirley may be a hard worker as an employee, but she lazy and sorry as F too. Yeah. And she's just going along, getting along to go along with this man. Hey, Amelia, he forgot about Job. Baby, he opened up. I'm Job. I'm Job. I've been reading Job. Job went out the damn building. He said he got to clear his name up. And like we said, if you get out right now, clear up all charges. You can't clear your name up. You're going to get up there talking in mush mouth, right? You ain't got no receipts. You ain't, none of these women that you scam are going to be standing there beside you saying that they lied. So how are you going to clean this up, sir? It's like, no, I'm good on you. You unhoused too, dummy. Them single women, her single friends, them people in their damn own residence, okay? They haven't been evicted, 5 times. He thinks that because he forgives them, then they are sorry. Vicky, that's what it is. And all the while talking to Sonya, he gonna hang right up. No, he actually calling Shirley back. I'm trying to upload this damn call, but it's taking forever. I may have to change my internet and see if I can get it to go faster. She is over the conversation. He mad as hell because he can't scam everyone. Yeah, right. That's why he said his face card. My face card like mud out there. He's definitely upset and mad because he worldwide now. Everybody know how he look. They could put a picture with the crime. His face card, as he says. He can't scam everyone anymore because people have seen him on the damn news channels and on social media. I am too confrontational for this dynamic. I don't even know how to be submissive like this, because when I think about all the things that he had going on and the position and predicament that he done put me in, I'll be ready to pop off. And he locked up. Come on. Be mad, Nesto. He is trying to keep her mad at Sheridan. Well, she going along with it. He ain't really got to do much. Ronna knows better than Nesto, right? Nesto going to drown at his baptism. I would have cursed my mama slam out. So I think that's probably what's like contributing to their issues. Like, why does my mom over there staying, with Tasha and Ronald, and she getting up going to work every day, and her husband is unemployed with no boss, riding around, dick dashing all through the ATL streets? I would have a problem with that, okay? You know what? Ronald may have explained all of the warrants and other documents to SS. If he did, she's still stuck beside him. But I'm thinking they may have made hints or in subliminal because they know, Shirley probably would have got upset, or they didn't want to embarrass her. Excuse me, they didn't want to embarrass her. So I don't think he did. Because if he did and she still was, carrying on like this on these phone calls, that's sad. Maybe he did at a later date, but not now. I don't think so. He tried to give her a hint, as well as Steve. Like, look, something's not right if he's not getting out, giving her a damn clue. Hey, rich auntie. I love my mom to death, but this is too much right here, right? Because a lot of people always wonder why, she was, still paying Sheridan's rent, but staying with Tasha them. She chose her man. When they said he couldn't come, she couldn't come. Hey, Esau, welcome, welcome. I agree, Sheridan didn't want him there or to be a chance. Nesto would think about coming to her house. Right. That's what I'm thinking. After knowing that she, because I always thought that she went to live with them after he was locked up, but to know that she had already been living with them months before, he got locked up. I'm pretty sure Sheridan was telling her then what was up. Why wouldn't she stay with Sheridan if she's paying the rent? No, Shirley was mad because Nesto wasn't welcome. I think it was after he was locked up, but before Shirley found out the truth, I think it was right after she found out that she was listed on the lease. What do you think? Is this in response to me asking about Sheridan, Georgia Peach? Yes, please like the live and subscribe to the channel. Jump down here in the chat. Why? Wide back, Tim, big back, Tim. And one could get a dozen men. Yeah, better than Nesto, baby. I'll take the damn janitor, as we was talking about before. I will take chill the garbage man. I don't give a damn. You got a job. You got a legal job. You work 40 hours a week, baby. I could work with you. I'm like damn Uncle Sam. I want you. Nesto ruined Nesto's life, and he don't even understand. It's everybody's fault but his. She could have been in temporary lodging. She could have stayed in an Airbnb or something like that too. I hope he's missing the smooth and calming voice. Yes, he is. Because listen, we know he's tired of talking to Cynthia ass. Shirley can't even vent to him. Right. Because he's gonna turn it around. He gonna flip it and reverse it and make it be about him. Okay. To him and say that she is going through a hard time. This ninja is so rude and selfish. He is the lowest of the low. Hey, a lady. 100. Hey, Amelia. Dion went down there too. How can he be sure he didn't drop the dime on him? Because he, like he said, I saw the warrant. He saw the warrant. He know what time it is. He just be playing dumb. Is Job still on the job now? Imagine her thinking people she been friends with for years are jealous of her having Nesto. And that's the sad part. Like, why is that even your first thought? James 2:26, faith without work is dead. Okay. And that's real. You gotta have some movement behind your faith. You can't just sit here and say I'm a Christian and cite Job. Okay, you got to have some movement. You got to put some pressure behind it, right? He, Nesto, wants to get to the victims and threaten them and do. Shirley Hatton, I think that's what. I'll see if you pick back up, Vicky. He can't get out this dark, deep hole. Right. I'm an Aries baby. Ain't no way Nesto could talk to me like that. Shirley hadn't realized that she held all of the power at that time. She was still relinquishing control to him while he's behind bars. Okay. I would have cussed this, but we ass out, period, on this very call. I have never understood what she seen in him. He only seemed decent when he surprised her at work to propose, and she didn't recognize his voice on the air. Talking about the press conference. Oh, okay. You talking about the press conference? You can see his mean side when he talks with Shirley. Yeah, he's not doing all that hackling and laughing. Okay, Georgia Peach. He's not doing all that hackling and laughing and triple X rated talk. You know, when he's talking to Shirley, it is kind of like it's business. Okay. I kind of believe he may have tried to do something inappropriate with Sheridan. He also know they told Sheridan about the CP charges. Not at this time. He didn't get the CP charges until January. We are not there yet. Not at this time. Hey, pineapples. Thank you for being here. Ooh, she in the bushes frying some salmon cakes. That sounds good. Tim child bearing hips. The reason Sheridan said that she could stay, but she could stay, but he couldn't. But I'm just thinking it probably was earlier on. I think it was earlier on when she told her that, not after he got locked up. It just seems to be a few signs. Gotcha. Hey, Sanders. Okay. Sure. This call is pissing me off. I'm going to switch my internet. I think I'm all the way almost to the bottom. And I'm gonna switch it out and see if it'll go a little faster. I don't know if it's because I'm on damn StreamYard. And StreamYard will suck the damn life out of you. Let's see. Switch to the okay. I switched my internet, so if I went out, that's why. I'm trying to see if I can get this call to download faster.
For a reason, so I can see it on TV. I want to know that. I went around the TV.
Okay.
I want to know nothing until you told me. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, I do know today that people are going to distance from me. I know all that now. I already see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, people have distanced themselves from me, you know, as if I'm toxic or as if I've done something to them, or they don't want to be around me because of you, you know, because I'm married to you. So now, you know, they don't want to be around me. So that's okay to be around those people anyway. You know, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, for one thing I told you, hey man, I'm not gonna give up on my marriage, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna give up on myself. Them two things I ain't gonna do, and I ain't gonna let nobody convince me that it ain't no God, because it is a God. I know that.
Thank you, Tanya. Be forgiving the membership,
and it's already done. What he's going to do, he's already done in this situation. It's already done.
Yes.
It's already done. The enemy has already been defeated. It's just, you know, it just has to manifest. That's all. It just has to come to pass. That's all. I mean, he's working. It's not like he hasn't worked on our behalf. You've been in there over 3 months, so he's been working, you know, to get it done through people, you know.
Oh, that is true now. That is true. That is true. That is very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you didn't get the notification, Nesto.
No. I'm sure they know, but they haven't called me to say anything. I'm sure they know. I only told Steve, you know, and that's only because they said co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. They put his name in it.
Oh, that's why. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's okay, whatever, you know. Even if I didn't do anything, it's still whatever.
Right.
You know, I have a right to handle this how I handle it, you know.
You do. You definitely
know,
do.
And it's a lot. If I don't feel like talking about it, I don't feel like talking about it, period. I don't. You know, I mean, there are enough people out there, I'm sure, that are running their mouths. You know, it was
right
all
now
on my Instagram. I had to cut my Instagram off, you know.
I wouldn't do that now.
Damn, it was going that deep?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Wow. So, yeah, they cut it off.
Well, yeah, I had to turn the comments off and all of that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you.
Do you really have her?
Okay, then. Well.
Yeah, because they were saying really horrible things.
About me and you.
Just hurtful things, yeah. Very hurtful, very damaging, you know, all of that. Just hurtful things, very hurtful.
Wow.
Mean things, you know.
Damn.
So I just cut it off.
You say damn.
Who showed y'all that, Tosh?
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be on there. Yeah, Tosh found one because she was looking, but I wasn't looking for it, but I knew they were on there. I already knew. Because that's what people do. They go to your social media and make comments,
he don't
you
care.
know.
Right. Well, I'm sorry. I got to figure out how to make all this up to you. I promise you that part. Yeah.
It's so damn
I promise
fake.
that part. So
well,
they're gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I hesitate to really say stuff because I know you're in there, and it's bad enough that you're locked up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need you to hesitate to tell me nothing. I just need you to just say it, because if I don't like to go on the blind, don't know nothing. You know, if it's hurtful, bad, or something dangerous, I still got to hear it. I still got to deal with it. That's just part of my makeup. Yeah, I got to hear it. You don't sugarcoat nothing. Just let it all out. And I'll stop you when it's not appropriate. You understand? Because we're on this phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. It's just that, you have enough to deal with. That's the way I was thinking. But you're right. If there's nothing else.
Yeah. I don't need. I need you to tell me straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know if it's not appropriate to talk or not. But just out there everyday life, this ain't nothing. This is expected. But what I will say, what I will say is, so I done lost everything anyway, so what's the difference? I lost my contact, I done lost all that. All that's done.
He said he done lost his contacts or his contracts, child. I don't know. Why didn't Tasha tell her about the folks who were trying to tell her that Nesto was scamming? We've never heard from Tasha. And remember, Tasha did not know Nesto. It's like they met after Shirley and Nesto got together, because we listened to a call where Shirley was saying, her and Nesto was conversating, and he said that he was happy to finally meet Tasha, because Shirley had been talking about her so much, but he never met her. So Tasha was not in the circle. It doesn't seem like she was in the circle beforehand. Hey, Psycho Boney. It was probably Sonya on her social media page. No, we've heard from the victims that they were reaching out to Shirley. We've heard a few of the victims say that they messaged Shirley. They were on there. If you're a part of my membership, if you go to the community post in my membership, the people are on there, honey, calling him rapist, and saying all kind of things, that he scammed them, he's taking money from them. So it was really victims. Shirley just ignored it, Yeah, Tasha went in the circle. Y'all, I may have to end this live and come back when I can upload this call. We'll finish this one out.
I know that.
You lost your what?
I lost everything. As communication.
Communication.
Ties, all that.
Ties.
Like sponsorship. That's over with. I have to rebuild on that all over again. That's over with. You understand what I'm saying? That was, and they put that on TV. That's just over with. The trust is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the community, it's just gone. Just gone. So I have to rebuild on all that, and I've seen all that done before. I've seen people, powerful people. I ain't powerful, but I've seen people powerful, reinvent themselves.
Yeah. Well, you start from the bottom before. So, many people have made fortunes and lost them and rebuilt them. So.
Yeah, but he too damn old. And he got too far to damn rebuild from. He started from damn ground zero.
Just like the lady who be with Snoop Dogg. What's her name? The white lady?
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I've seen her get drugged in the mud and went to jail and everything.
Yeah, she's white.
Okay.
They got different rules, but that doesn't mean that it can't be done. It's just that our people, with how we do each other.
She did say Lion Mom that she had her
that's why I
comments on IG before.
I had to go back to my lawyer, my judge lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the judge people ain't no good, but that ain't
and he don't even have no businesses.
I know what he did for me, but it's my people. He bust me in the head.
Hey, Chocolate Frog.
That's what Kanye's in trouble for right now, for talking badly about Jewish people.
Yeah.
And not apologizing.
You know how much people he could have helped.
Yeah, Nesto ain't apologizing. Shit.
Yeah.
He could have gave that money to the homeless people if he wanted to get money away like that.
Why? Because you gonna be homeless.
But
He's just not in his right mind. He's on meds, and he needs to just stay on his meds. He's just not in his right mind.
So you're going to your production thing this weekend?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, hold up now. Your name ain't drug and nothing. Now I told you that. The folks just trying to get you
No.
down there. Huh?
No, I'm just saying, if they still want me to do it, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, that's even better. You got to turn this into a positive situation right now. I mean, you're a strong-ass black woman, and a lot of people are going through what you're going through right now. With murder case, their sons in here for murder. You know what I'm saying? You got all type of people, and you got damn near probably about 500 million people locked up that's going through what you're going through their folks, their family.
Shirley is not trying to down no public
right now,
people
being locked up. You don't have no clue. You just look up that. I'm just being honest with you.
I agree
I'm
with
not
you,
worried
B.
about
Williams.
getting no money no more. My book gonna sell off the grill. You know how many people right now who are falsely accused and locked up that did 20 and 30 years because what the police say?
But
and
it's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true though.
I ain't even
Yeah.
Huh?
I know about that part. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it's not the police that's falsely accusing you, Nesto. It's your victims that are coming forward and writing statements about you. It's not the same. And you ain't been locked up 20, 30, 40 years, okay? Years, but not that amount of time. Oh, now it's want to move. Come on, keep it.
Innocent black people. That's because prison is the new slavery. They got to find people to do this work for free.
Yeah, they got to do all that. But my thing I'm going to say is that we have to turn this to a positive situation. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're dealing with a husband going to jail, and you have to, a lot of people want to hear what the fuck you going through. Because they going through it. They ain't telling you.
Well, I'm not going through it. I'm just nosy, and I would like to hear from her. And she don't got to even get real deep, into it. She can give me the basics, the big picture, and I'll be thankful to get that from her. Oh, okay, I got some movement over here finally.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them in here, a lot of them professional women taking care of men in here. I see them every day. They ain't putting on TV. They ain't telling the truth. There's a lot of
not a lot of professional women taking care of men in here, but they're not saying anything. They're not putting on TV. They're not going worldwide with it. They're not doing press conferences.
That's because they're not famous. That's because they're not a celebrity. I really realized, everybody, I never thought of myself as that. I don't even deal like that. But with this situation now, I really see it. I am,
Well, I've been telling you that the whole time. That's why I kept telling you when I was home, you need to enjoy yourself. You need to get out and do something. You need to enjoy yourself no matter what.
Well, yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Because of the pandemic. I couldn't do a lot because of the pandemic.
I hate that Shirley don't see herself as being like a successful person that people look up to. I really hate that because she has, been out in media at one point. She probably was one of the only women, holding it down this long, even though she's just the co-host. I hate that she don't see herself, as this role model. Like, come on,
but
Shirley.
The pandemic is over and I'm getting out more. I don't have a lot of clothes.
If
but
I
I'm getting
cut off, I'll call you back. I mean, you got to be doing something?
No, I'm good. We can talk.
Yeah. So, but anyway, just turn it into a new matter. I mean, you got folks having cancer out here, losing everything, their livelihood. The people turn it into a positive thing.
Me either, Rich Auntie. What's the story?
Situation as well. I mean, it all bad thing ain't bad now. So that's
the Bible says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called to His purpose. So all things work together for the good. And another scripture says, "Count it all joy." Count it all joy.
Count it all joy.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay, y'all. I think I finally got this damn call down low. Let's see. Shit. Let me see if I can pull it up. I know I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me scroll up. Y'all probably already know BC number shit. Okay, so this when he started this damn chant. We had not heard him doing this chant when a three-way call was being put through with Cynthia, but now this is when it started, y'all. I don't know who told him to do this shit, but here we go. Bear with him. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, Julia. Again. When you call with your side chick. You tell us. Y'all can't hear? Hold on. Dang, I gotta run it back. I don't know what. I guess it dropped it. Hold on.
She don't even know if she's given him the message or not. If he received the message.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go back.
From a correction facility and is subject to
Thank
monitoring
y'all.
and recording.
Because I had walked away.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hi.
Okay, you got the number? You don't, I give it to you.
Can y'all hear now?
BC office.
All right, let me have it.
Well, I'll give it to you. You got it.
Oh, okay. Okay. 1 9.
Okay, now y'all gotta listen to the chant. Sorry about that. I think it was me. Thank you, Vicky.
Hello, hey,
Julia?
Today.
Wait, hold on. Julia? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes.
hi. Go
How
ahead.
you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. This Mr. Williams calling you again. I see Mr. Chepper seen my mug shot all on TV.
I'll have to check with them to see if he did or not.
Okay. Did you refer the message to him?
About
What they did, they put me on the police department put me on TV on Channel 5, Channel 2, and 46 News Tuesday.
yeah, we gave him the message. I just don't know if he had seen it or not.
Oh, Julia.
Okay. Is he still gonna be at court at 5 o'clock Monday?
Thank y'all.
Calendar.
Okay. And is there anything else I have going on?
Y'all can hear my country ass voice.
No, sir, not as
Hey,
of
Cam.
the last time we spoke.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful evening, ma'am.
Oh,
Y'all do the
Julia.
same.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Well, Monday at 5 o'clock. That's what I got going on.
Yeah.
Julia, like, I'm sick of him calling me with all these damn women. I can't turn it up. He on the tablet.
I know it. But
nothing he's on that damn tablet.
I got an email, so I emailed from the iPad. to his office. You know
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we got his email, so I can email from here to his office, but I can't see if he received it now.
Can't wait to Ken snatch this damn tablet so he can get back on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I say it was a blessing for them to send me.
Hey, Juju D.
Wouldn't come jail over here put me in the honor dome. Because other places ain't got TVs. They took TVs out.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a blessing. I thank God for that. So that let me know I'm on the other side, see what's going on, what I'm facing.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Huh?
You say yes, what?
Yesterday I had a real bad scare because I couldn't find my key, and I looked outside on the ground, and there it was in the grass outside from the day before.
What?
Yeah.
You in the honor dome?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Do you have?
I don't have a spare now because you have.
Yeah, because it's in my bag. It's in my property over there. So
yeah.
I don't have that. So that's the only key to it.
I know.
But
so
you can when you get a chance. I'm gonna have to get Dion to come over there and program your phone to it because your phone can crank your car.
Yeah, I know. What's his name? Lamont was telling me that. He told me that a long time ago.
Yeah. So you need to get that thing programmed because you're not gonna be able to get in that car.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lose my key ever again. That was a scare. That was enough to let me know.
What did it let you know?
That I ain't gonna do that anymore.
Okay. Well, guess what? We're gonna be all right. We've been attacked everywhere, so that's all.
Huh?
We're being attacked everywhere, so it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It'll be all right. Much is forgiven, much is required. So I'm all right. I say much forgiven, much required. So I'm messing good.
Much is given, much
you
is
hate
required.
that snickering?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have to take this situation and throw myself all the way up under the bus to save your image, your I want to say image and reputation. I'm prepared to do all of that. Yes, I am. I'm prepared to do all that. That makes a man greater when he prepares himself for that kind of war. So that's fine. I'm cool with all that.
Okay.
So
I can't hear you. What you say?
Yeah, it's
I'm
him.
prepared to throw myself under the bus for anything to make sure your legacy and your face card is good. I'm prepared for all.
He said he's prepared to take on whatever comes with what he got going on. He wants Shirley's face card to be good. So he is prepared to take everything on so Shirley can be free. Okay. And her face card again. The face card topic is back up again. Is good out here in these streets.
All
that.
In my mind, I'm prepared for all that. So don't have no weak ass nigga over here now. I ain't weak at all.
Hey, make it rain. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, I'm not no runner. I ain't no scary ass nigga either. So
he said he's not no scary ass ninja. Hey, Shirley's divorce.
Thing would need to be fixed, and you're a good person.
Hey, make it rain.
You never get nobody wrong, so you don't deserve to be treated wrong. So whatever my outcome be, however it's gonna be, I'm gonna gotta be a.
He said, however, and whatever his outcome gonna be, it's gonna be. Okay. Yes, he did say much is given, much is required. What the heck? So some of y'all can't hear. Maybe y'all listening to it on something y'all can turn the volume up. Appreciate y'all. But it's him on this tablet. It's crazy. That's the reason it's so low. His scam card.
stand up motherfucker to make sure your name clear. That's the only way I'm going to get my blessing to keep coming. Because I definitely got blessed when God put me in your corner. So that's a great, huge blessing. And that ain't come from the devil. That came from God. So nobody can convince me what God can do for me. Nobody. I know. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, the thing that bothers me is that.
Hey, out the bushes.
The thing that bothers me is that everybody's so quick to condemn you. It's
been like that since I've been with you.
Okay, so now Shirley just said the thing that bothers her about us, people like me, is that we're so fast to condemn. Nesto. Okay. Nesto said it's been like that all my life, baby, since I took my first damn breath. When the doctor spanked me on the ass, it's been like that all my life.
It's been that since day one. It's been like that since I've been alive. That ain't nothing new. It's been since I've been alive. And I always came back and say it's sorry. But sometimes sorry is too late. What about if I'm dead? You can't tell me I'm sorry I'm dead.
Yeah.
So
hey, Rainbow.
I guess because you move differently than all the rest of these black folks.
I do. Because I'm different.
Shirley said the reason that we condemn him, okay, is because he moves different than us regular black folks, okay? He's moving better than us. He is better than us, and he moves better than us.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be moving like them or something.
Baby, I don't have no 19 cycles, so if you was moving like me, you'd be Tony damn Tiger great.
I just done seen a lot of people go through these things way worse than me and come all the way back up. I've seen all that. White folk, black folk, any kind. I've seen it all. So in my case, I don't know what they believe in, but I know what I believe in. Definitely that. And if a man in the pulpit back there doing all type of crazy stuff and still talking about what God gonna do for them, and that's some devilish shit going on, guess what?
Devilish.
I on what I believe.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Because you done seen some shit too.
Yeah, I mean, I have. This is different, but I have.
Yeah.
I mean, just because of age,
Oh, okay. Well,
because like experience because of how old I am.
Right. That's right. Well, it's a blessing. I'm still living. I'm saying the rest.
Yeah, because somebody gonna unalive your ass playing with their money.
I'm gonna walk outside with my head hanging up high, and I'm gonna hold my motherfucking head down like a coward. That ain't fun to get.
Right.
What you say?
Right. I just said right. I don't think you should. Of course not. Don't do that.
No, I ain't gonna do that. Shit, I sure ain't.
No, I mean, and you shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they did Peter the same way. Sisterhood. Now she ain't with that man no more.
Here we go with Peter again.
Got him a whole new life.
Girl, Peter and Gary need to hide.
He started a whole new life. Better.
What you mean they did him the same way?
The same way. He got locked up with his business. They went out there with his business. He had bad checks out there from the businesses and all that. The money that him and Cynthia put in, the woman put the money in with him, and she was going after him out there when he was in when they was in your truck now. I can hear it. That thing got that new.
I mean, I don't know about that. I just know that I don't know. It's a little. I don't know.
It's a little what?
I don't know, honey.
No, what you say is a little weird. You're saying it's a little weird.
Your ass weird.
I mean, I don't know what to make of it.
Okay, well,
wait. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Connect the Bluetooth,
Yeah,
Shirley.
now I can. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you definitely got to be more careful out there now while you drive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because you're on the radar now.
Yeah. Yeah. What does that mean? I'm on the radar.
They need to hire because I'm getting nervous here. He won't Gary and them
Yeah.
life.
I do think about it, but But what does that mean to you? What are you saying it means?
What I'm saying, talking about the action going on.
Now I know with your situation,
No, what I'm saying is that one thing I learned from somebody. I said, "Well, you like all that stuff on TV?" And they told me something I didn't understand. But it took me about a year to understand.
You talking about Ebony?
Drama. So right now you have drama.
Talking about Ebony.
Drama in your life, so that brings attention to you even more.
He talking about Ebony. Somebody told me who Ebony.
Because you got drama in your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, you got drama. It ain't like we over there fighting.
How many times he gonna say drama?
The police coming to the house, I'm drunk, and that's drama too. All of that drama. But we ain't got all that. This is a different situation. It's me in jail.
Yeah.
You understand? People like drama, and then people they die off when they don't have drama. So it ain't like we putting up no just doing shit. Just shit happens. So what I'm saying to you is that you have to be careful because you do have the spotlight on you even more. Even what I'm in here for is what I'm in here for, but it still put the highlight on you.
I know. I don't think this one is bad.
So what is putting a highlight on me means what though? That's what I'm trying to.
You got to be careful now because people, they just be out there on you.
And Vicky, I think he's also scared that some of those women are going to reach out to Shirley, and he can't play interception, or you know what I'm saying? He can't interfere in that. He could send Lamar and Dion over there to run interference, but he's not going to be there to get in Shirley's mind. So I think he's a little bit worried about, one of the women that he done victimized out here getting, to Shirley. Because the call that we heard, before this that y'all was listening to till I get this one uploaded, he hung up and called her right back. So this is the call right after that. And we heard her say that, people had been on her Instagram.
Trying to take pictures of what you're doing and all of that.
The paparazzi.
Okay. Trying to see where you're at, saying discouraging stuff or following you. You just don't know what's going to go on now. Because you're out there now. And everybody know you're in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
So you got to just look at that. You got to be more aware of what your surroundings are now. So you got to put a key.
Yes, drama.
I very am much aware of my surroundings. Now that I am.
Okay.
I do pay attention to my surroundings. I do. And I know, I guess
Rich started from the beginning.
I don't want to be hiding and all of that, but sometimes I have.
No, I ain't saying. I'm just certain places. That's all I'm saying. Just certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. This is surpassed as well too. But this right now just kind of like the hype in 1 week. Shit die down in a week.
Yeah. Like don't go to Linux. Don't go to. Right. That's what you mean.
Stuff like that. Just chill for
by myself.
But you're going out, it's fine. But by yourself, no.
Yeah.
But I definitely know once I get out. I know once we get to moving around. I know they'll be honest. I got that for a part, but I don't really care about all that either. I really don't.
Yeah.
He don't be caring about Shirley when he be on that damn RV all down in Florida, Texas, and wherever else he be going, on the damn byways and damn highways. He's not concerned about who, can approach or say something or get to Shirley and her safety when he out dick dashing.
Yeah.
I will say this, we're going through it right now, but this too shall pass.
Oh, girl.
This too shall pass.
Oh, absolutely. I do know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that. Well, yeah, I do know that. Oh, boy, your son, he's funny. Oh, man, I see you on that, man. You tell me I ain't getting none of that money. I say, what money, nigga? What are you talking about? Man, why them folks just be lying? I say, man.
He lying on Dion. Dion did not say that to him. He said, and first of all, he called Dion on the three-way with Cynthia, right? and he was like he wasn't doing good because his main man was, on the TV, and they was hackling and cackling. Dion did not say nothing about why you ain't give me no damn money. Shit, he should ask you for his damn back child support for them first 13 years your ass was absent.
I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about
Yeah, your lifestyle would be a whole lot different.
Would it?
Thank you.
Yeah. We don't even have a house.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's not funny, Shirley.
And with the house we had, we were renting. So
thank you. I'm just saying that people don't even know what's going on. They just be talking. They just be fucking.
Yeah.
Talking. Yeah. So, but it's okay. I'm not gonna really talk much, but I'm glad to hear your voice. I'm glad you're in some kind of spirit, and you're right. When you're looking at other people's stuff, and when you're going through it, it's kind of hard. Like you can't believe you into that bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I saw myself on TV, at first I thought I was dreaming. To be honest with you, then I realized I was dreaming. Yeah. But I was mad because like they assassinated my character. But it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nesto say they assassinating his damn character. I don't know what he said. I'm just translating, child. He said they assassinated my damn character.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, and in the process, mine is getting assassinated.
Guilty by association.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess I'm supposed to be the crazy Kanye, and you're supposed to be the Kim Kardashian.
Oh my goodness.
I guess that's what that's supposed to be. Yeah. How to control him. I guess that's what
I guess since he can't be Martha Stewart, he done switched it up to he Kanye. Shirley is damn Kim. Oh my.
How you control me. Well, it's gonna be good in the book though. Show live.
I don't control you at all. It's the other way around. People
hey,
are
thinking,
you can't be that much in love. You can't let love keep you in something that you don't
welcome.
need to be in, and all of that. And I said one thing I'll never do is I'll never let a man bring me down. I'll never do that ever.
I beg to differ.
Bring me down.
Hey, Muffin.
Okay, I hear you got that foot on that thing out there. You got that foot on that thing.
No, that was somebody else. That was somebody else.
Hey, Classy C. Welcome, my fellow rattler.
I'm not driving even the speed limit right now. I'm not even driving the speed limit.
Yeah, never say never, Miss E. B. Williams like, Shirley, what?
Crystal ball
woman. I don't have a crystal ball. I just whatever God says it's gonna be.
He's definitely recycling his conversations that he have with Cynthia, because he asked Cynthia the same question about this crystal ball and what do you see in my future? Can you manage me? Okay, Cleo ain't here. Okay, they say Cleo was a damn fraud. So please start with this crystal ball, Nesto.
My complete faith and trust is in God. I don't know what the outcome is gonna. Well, I'll put it like this: victorious. That's what it is. Victorious.
That is a monster word there.
Victorious.
That's all I can say. I just want you to be vindicated. I want you to be, I want them to apologize to you. I want them to say they made a terrible mistake. I want them, I want you to be able to sue them. That's what I want.
Okay, then. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear what God talks about.
Yeah, I would like to know that, a lady.
Come on, I'm listening.
Well, that's what I'm asking him for.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking him for.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm believing him for. And I believe that, it's already done. The victory is ours. I do believe that.
She must be in a bad zone,
the thing
breaking up.
Bothersome is that it seems like automatically everybody just thinks you're guilty, and that's what I don't like that part. That's the hardest part for me.
Okay. But when you got the money, they're gonna be coming in. Ain't that something?
He think money everything. That's why you in this situation. Money.
That's the same thing they did with Kevin Hart too. I watched it with my own eyes. He guilty. He did. And it was his
He
own
was
best
guilty.
friend traded him out. Wow.
Yeah. But he was only in trouble with his wife, not with the law. That was a little different.
Yeah. What happened to what's his name? He's still getting divorced. The one that supposed to be the manager one time. What his name is? He said wife said Gerald. What happened with Gerald?
Who is Gerald, y'all?
I have no idea, but I haven't talked to the wife since then, and I certainly can't call her now.
Oh.
I'm keeping my circle. It's very tight.
Cheerio.
Very tight.
Okay. Well, what did my best friend say? Debbie.
Well, she's on your side 100%. You know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's on your side 100%.
You told her did you send her the
I don't know why her and Cynthia always eating on these calls,
what she had to say.
Vicky.
Let me hit a crystal ball.
I don't, she's still on your side. She just said, I mean, I don't remember exactly her words, but, she's in your corner.
She's in a lot too.
She's in your corner more than anyone, I mean, she and I are on the same page with that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Gary called me yesterday, but he didn't mention it. But and I don't know if he called me to see if I was going to say anything. I don't know, because I don't know who to trust, what to say, So I didn't say anything. If they want to say something to me, they can. Like somebody called me yesterday and said, anything you need, let me know. You're one of the best people I know, and and all of that. And somebody said, run for the hills. Somebody said,
run, Shirley, run.
So I just said, look, just don't believe everything you hear. Just wait till this all, wait till everything.
What?
Run for the hills. Yeah.
They text you that.
No, they told me that. Run for the hills, because they said, they're assuming it's true. And if these people want their money back, then they'll be coming after my money. I said, well, I don't have anything. So
okay, Shirley, keep on.
I don't have any money. I don't have any money.
Wow.
I don't. Yeah.
Now, just like your check was garnished, Shirley, I know you may feel like you can just say that you don't have any money and that would just be the end all be all, but you do need to safeguard yourself and your money when it comes to Nesto and his shenanigans out here. That right there, that statement would have made me think, even if I wasn't thinking that way before that person said it to me, I would have wanted to reach out to a lawyer, after that, because that would have been stuck in my mind. Like, can they really come after my money? Can I be held responsible for what he has going on? I definitely would have wanted to get a legal opinion on that. But Shirley brushed it off and said, I don't have no money. I mean, and maybe that's what she tell her damn creditors, honey, that she ain't got no damn money. And she just get damn garnished.
Okay. Well,
yeah, so
we're gonna be just fine.
Miss E got a red flash. Hey, Latita.
I want to hear what God had to say, and he gave me confirmation through you, so I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You never know. I said what I said.
Just hold tight. Your 8 years ain't gonna be going to waste. You can believe that. Yeah. You can believe that shit though.
I will not be,
like I said, you
laughing with him.
You know what's going on. I don't tell you everything. Certain things ain't nothing to be talked about. But definitely you know my character. Like I said, if I had $1 million, we won't be sitting going through what we going through. But everybody don't know that though. That's what they put out there.
Yeah. And $1 million ain't even that much. Of course it's $1 million more than we have.
Right.
But $1 million used to be something, but now we're talking about billions,
Right, that's right.
Girl, stop.
That is something.
Yeah.
Else.
But I mean, I'm not turning down $1 million or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, people are acting like, $1 million, $1 million,
Yeah, your broke ass husband the one acting like that.
You had $1 million. where's the $1 million lifestyle? Where's that lifestyle?
And that's what I wanted to let your folks that you're over there with. They can't see that. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I think it's just the whole house situation and how all that If we had just gone on and got our house, but I guess it just wasn't to be. It wasn't to be.
Nothing was the way things is designed. That's the way I have to accept it. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's just the way.
Right,
yeah. And God will sit you down sometimes. When He needs to get His point across, He will sit you down and He will, make you think.
You think so, Georgia Peach?
Him and all of that, and so He can get you back on course, so you can fulfill your purpose. Everybody has a purpose.
Everybody got a purpose. Everybody do have a purpose.
I agree with you. I said what I said.
Yeah.
Well.
So now I just think, as far as us, as far as our marriage is concerned, we need to be more on one accord, and we need to have a home. We need to have a home, and we need to, basic things that married people have,
Right.
So we need to get our home together. You need to get your record expunged.
Child, he damn on fucking mute over there now. He has so much to say. He been talking the whole call. Now when she's saying we need to acquire some assets, we need to get a home, we need to start looking at our future. We need to make sure our marriage, is intact. It's damn crickets over there. I don't hear nothing. And this ain't the damn volume. His ass ain't talking.
And all of that.
Yeah, I got to get all
my girlfriend, whose husband got sick that I told you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away.
Damn.
The funeral is tomorrow, and I was gonna go, but now since it's said that, maybe I shouldn't.
Well, yeah, that's cool. Go do that.
Now she's scared to be around people because she don't know who may, I guess, approach her or say something to her. Like, you're at a funeral. I don't think anybody's going to come up. But, of course, if they are familiar with the case, they definitely going to be whispering and, side-eyeing you. But I don't think anyone would be, approaching her in a negative way, at a funeral.
Showing your support to your friend, that's a funeral. Motherfucker, that cold-blooded funeral.
It's in Conyers, and I just know it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of black people out there, probably.
Girl, stop.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, just go what you think, then. Just go what you think.
He say, do what you think, then.
Well, see what Monday gonna bring. BC ain't sweating it, so. If he was sweating, he would have told me something by now.
Right, V.
That's not probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not sweating. He sees something.
Remember when? You said what?
No, remember what now?
Oh no, never mind. That's nothing. I'm just saying.
Tell us, Shirley. I want to know.
Real bad trick of the enemy. Trying to put you out there on TV and everything right before you go to trial.
But I ain't going to no trial. I'm going just to a bond hearing.
To a bond hearing. I don't mean trial. Sorry.
Yeah. And ain't that something? Right before, and they got they went to the bond hearing. The person I'm accused with, they went to a bond hearing last week. So.
You did too. Hell, you go every week. Look like it.
So this mine is that's what that is. Because they know I'm getting ready to get out. So.
Yeah, she should have.
Why what?
You ready to get out and what, honey?
Because the facts, I'm telling you, you're going to see. You're going to see. Once I show you everything, you're like, damn. But I got to get out the food and show what I got going on. Plus, I got to talk to the lawyers to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. Talking to the wrong motherfucker.
You don't even talk in court. You be on mute.
The lawyer's going to talk for you anyway.
Yeah, I know. I got to make sure I know what I'm talking about. I'll make sure my facts together. I don't want to do none of that because right now they assassinate my character. That is. Yeah. Just to see to try to get something on me so I can't get out. But I'm gonna get out anyway.
I know. I know. I'm trying to figure out why would she implicate you though? Why?
I can't get that far. I don't even think it's them. I think it's just something else that these folks here trying to put together, and they're trying to put us together, and that ain't making no sense. If you really check it out, it ain't making no sense at all.
Yeah. Well, I just my prayer is that we have victory, and we do. I believe that we do, and that's it. We just had victory.
Well, we definitely do, and we're gonna be just fine. And like I said, can't really talk about what I got going on, which you already know that, but
yeah,
your answers will be revealed, and I have to use that to save my face. Definitely gonna do that. So I'm not worrying about nobody. I'm not worrying about none of that. I'm not. Yes.
To save your face.
Huh?
You're saying to save your face.
Yes, sir, that's right. Because my fade card got to be saved. I'm going to save it. I'm seeing a lot of folks go through a lot of things.
Give me this damn face card.
But the truth came out. I don't care if it took a minute to take it, but their face card was saved. So that's what I'm believing in my innocence. I'm believing that I know what I got to do and keep moving. I thank God that I do have an older daughter to sit here and call you with some common sense.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Vicky, he said his face card gotta be good.
That right there, that was the best thing that didn't happen to me. That respect.
I'm glad they care.
Yeah, there ain't no fake.
But Berta and Dion full of shit.
They know that we have a good relationship. They know that I'm a good wife to you. They know that we had a good marriage, you know.
They know all that. They know what's going on.
And y'all define good marriage down there in the chat.
They support you. Hey, I'm glad. I ain't worried about my other one because they was involved. So they didn't want to be involved. That's their fault. I tried.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I'm worried about that. Yeah, I tried. So, but it is what it is. So I love you.
I tried with my. Okay, you too.
But don't worry about it.
Leave Sheridan alone.
They got to live to get this age.
Yeah, old is the gold.
Old is the gold. So I love you.
Old.
Thank you for using Global Tel.
Oh, all right. Old is the damn gold, Shirley say, honey. Okay, let me read some of y'all comments. I will drop the link. I can't wait till he get off that damn tablet. The Popo will follow her ass to a funeral, try and take her. Yeah, at least that's what they do on TV. You warrant is a warrant, you know. Getting ready to get out. You know, every day he getting ready to get out, girl. Every day. People are brave nowadays. Yes, they will. Yeah, especially about money, huh? Like it's on site. Georgia Peach is on site. Okay, why would she implicate you, Nesto? Tell us. We want to hear. Inquiring minds would like to know. Tell us how long you've known her. Erica Kane. Because Erica was his fake attorney. They assassinate my character. They assassinate my character. Baby. Oh, Nesto, this man is crazy. And then he'll hang up and call, like, we know men, you know, and women, we're not going to just say it's men, right? They do what they want to do, right? But he called Shirley back to back, right? Okay. And then we know who he called right after that. Sour lemons, Cynthia, right? So you've been on there pouring your heart out, telling Shirley y'all gonna be all right. You know, things gonna work out. We got God, honey, and I am on my job just to hang up, you know, and call Cynthia right after speaking to Shirley twice. Well, he waited about an hour. Nesto is such a liar. Hey, Sleepy Libra. Babe, boy, bye. She say, boy, bye. Hush. She would never know the truth, even from Erica. But Erica wasn't around all of the things that he had going on. The ladies said they never met Erica. So it's not, Erica could tell her that she assisted with the lease and, being his attorney and the eviction, but shit, that's light work to me, as a wife. I want to know about them women. Okay. That's what I would want to know about as if I was the wife. I would be more focused on that part. Psychopath, face card, scam card, all the same. It's all the same, Vicky. He's a bad liar. 5 minutes later, he will be calling Bonitail. And I didn't see your comment before I broke down a little timeline over here, but he did. Okay, and just regurgitated probably the same damn conversation. Okay, she sounds so nonchalant about everything that's going on with this bomb. It's so sad. Lies. I can't believe she's not alarmed by the fact that he hasn't really denied doing any of this stuff. And like, everybody's lying on you. Like, why you? I don't know how many people in Fulton County. Well, he was kind of like all up and down Georgia, right? But I'm just saying, why you? Why did they pick you? I can't believe she's not alarmed. Okay, I read that one. She didn't say he was a good husband to her though. Well, she said they had a good marriage, right? Ain't that the same? Miss Veronica, good and bad all at the same damn time. Well, I guess like Shan say, two things can be true. But with Nesto, I'm gonna say that's a damn lie. Good marriage, aka Shirley gave him whatever he wanted, and he was a damn do boy. Oh, this didn't age well at all. This ain't a good marriage. Shirley had a good marriage that involved multiple women. Hey, Miss Helena. Hella issues. No home, no car, no shoes, eviction. Garnishments. Like, what's good? Shit. When he ain't there? Well, I don't know. Your face never meant nothing but scammer. We can go ahead and put Nesto's picture next to the word scammer in the damn dictionary. Webster, can you help us? Well, that first marriage I can say isn't a good one. Listen, I'm just about done with all these folks. I'm just hoping there's going to be a trial soon. Well, I guess we'll find out in June. What's the real deal, Holyfield? I guess. I just hollered at Real, say I'm over it. SX asking why would they put that on you, honey? Why, hun? It's exactly why Nesto didn't want SS to know too much about his case, because she would have started putting the pieces together. Right. Anyone thinks Shirley knows about the bag of tricks? Well, he told her, they got my bag. The one that I walk around with all the time. ATX toy. They never talk romantically. And we heard Triple X Nesto, right? Shoot, we heard how Triple X Nesto get in. So we know he got it in him, right? Triple X Nesto, shit. He said, how do you want it? He was on his damn Jodeci. Sure, his Tupac. Okay. Sure. Okay, real quick, like, cause I'm going to show this, and of course, I'm going to drop the link if anybody would like to come up. Triple X, y'all, on that call, I went back and put Triple X, 3 X's, Nesto. So that's the warning to the people that, listen to it after we listen to it. So if you listen to Triple OG Nesto over there, beware, okay? I had to put Triple X in front of that baby. Oh, Lord. I wasn't ready for my own shenanigans. Okay, I have to remind myself that Shirley has been manipulated and groomed for 10 years. She is a victim, and that's why she sometimes verbalizes his nonsense rhetoric, and why she is complacent with him. I mean, and that is her husband, and people believe in what they believe in, and people see what they want to see, and again, we don't really know the full dynamics of their relationship. I couldn't be in it. I just couldn't be in it. I could not just have a husband that wake up in the morning and just do what the hell he want to do, not be a provider, has time gaps, and when I see him, he's not a good dad. Like, I can go on and on. He's unemployed, okay, because none of these businesses were open. They have been dissolved. He had been evicted, from the barbershop. Okay. And we feel like he's always just been parking those cars in different parking areas. I don't think he ever had a brick and mortar or building or space to park those cars for the security business. And we know, because of his record, his 19 cycles, that he could never be bonded, or have a security business. He can't even carry a pow. Baby, he could go to the damn mall and be a damn mall cop, if that's what he's trying to be. But we know, I'm sorry, and to me, that's just too much at the age of 60 to be going through. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we supposed to be settling down. We supposed to be more stable, secure, and all of that. And Nesto is like, well, it's okay. We'll rebuild. It ain't none. It ain't none, honey. Okay. Real quick, like, this popped up on my feed while I was up here waiting on that call to come up. This is from TMZ. Steve Harvey's sidekick sued for being a deadbeat tenant, October 28th, 2017. Because sometimes we think that Shirley did not know that none of these evictions was going on. Nesto was handling all the bills and things. Nesto was, the do boy, as Vic to the Veil would say. But this was headlines in 2017. Okay. Shirley, picture her when she had a little weight on her, but Shirley, she's still beautiful to me. Okay. Steve Harvey's right hand woman on his morning radio show was months long freeloader, okay, when it comes to rent, and then bounce when the landlord put his foot down. This is according to the new suit. This was according to the new suit back in 2017, right? Okay, girl, all these damn pop-ups. Okay, Shirley Strawberry, who appears with Steve on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, is being sued by the homeowner's leasing agent, Pacific Shore Property Management, claiming Shirley and her hubby were deadbeat tenants. Okay. In the docs obtained by TMZ, and this PSP stands for Pacific Shore Property Management, okay, says Shirley had a 1-year lease for $7,500 a month. Shirley paid the first month's, but May's payment was 25 days late. After that, Shirley paid Zilch. I don't know what that is. Zilch. Zip. She didn't pay anything after that. Okay. I'll have to Google that word. But anyway, the homeowner tells TMZ Shirley made nothing but excuses about why rent was late. The owner adds, sheriffs finally come to evict her in September, but Shirley bounced minutes before they arrived. Sound like Bent Creek. Okay. Pacific Shores is suing for rent owed and late fees. We've reached out to Shirley so far, no word back. Okay. I see y'all in the comments. I'm coming over there to y'all. Okay. Oh, I see you, ladies. Hold on. Let me get the comments. Let me get y'all up. Then I'll write.
The word is zilch, which means nada, nothing.
Oh, okay. Like I said, okay. Zip. Afterwards. Okay.
Zilch.
No, I know what the word is, but
Oh, okay, sorry.
it paid zip. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you with the zilch. Okay, Vicky. I'm just saying me. She didn't pay shit. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. I got through the comments. Cam, what were you? Oh, you were trying to tell me in it. It probably auto corrected. I see. I'm like, why did you retract your comment? Okay, I see. All right, ladies.
Good
The
evening.
date on the ad is 2017. That's I read the date on the ad, 2017.
So
No, she was saying, when did they get married? I think
Oh,
Chocolate Drop said, didn't they get married in 2017? So people were saying no, it was
it was
2015.
2015. They got married in
Yeah.
2015. Gotcha. Sorry, I thought she was trying to say the okay. No, 2015 is when they got married, and I know
Mm-hmm.
that because I said what I said. Asked me the other day, and I had to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
so okay. That fits this pattern of, like, I'm not saying that she wasn't aware, but it fits a pattern of him being in control of the finances. You know what I mean? It fits that pattern of, just like, what was it, Ben Creek, like you said, Ben Creek. It
Mm-hmm.
pay the first month, they're good on that. Then the second month, y'all late, and then they just like, screw it.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it over. But that seemed like that's his MO. Like, we're gonna figure out a way to stay here and blah blah blah, keep these people house, and we tell them, give them all kinds of excuses. Just like with Ben Creek, we sending them poorly written emails and letters. We will pay
Stop it.
rent. Hmm?
I said stop it. I said stop it. I'm
For
laughing.
the, I mean, like, we will pay rent. My work is slow. Meanwhile, this trying to apply for rentals for lockdown assistance because the rent moratorium was going on. This woman's making 400. He brag 1 minute he brag about the $400,000 a year, but
Mm-hmm.
then the next minute he's like, that ain't no money,
Right.
but then they're
Because if
begging
a
their.
million ain't no money, her salary definitely ain't no money, right?
I don't see how she thinks that she ain't making it. I mean, she's been making that money for a while. I'm gonna put it that way. Because if she feels like her salary ain't nothing, I mean, what's something then? I mean, she just comparing herself to Steve. I just listen to
Yeah,
listen to these
chocolate drop. Okay,
these
I'm sorry.
listening to the two calls in totality. Again, I just I'm I'm kind of 50-50 with her still yet. I go up
Mhm.
and down with her, but I still do very much feel like she said it in that last call. She said he was he controlled things. He controlled her. When people, I forgot what the statement was.
What
It
was
was
it?
something, huh?
What is it? What was the statement?
It was something about her controlling him, but she said it's the other way around. But
Oh,
then
I think she said people think. Was it people think? Was
it
it
might
that?
it might have been people think that, or something, that she controls him or something, but she's like, it's the other way around. So I think she's fully aware that she was kind of being used, and she's under the illusion that they had like this great marriage. And she's, I'm a good wife. She may have been a good wife in the terms of she didn't cheat on him. She
I
probably
think she
didn't.
was a good wife to him, though. I do. You know what I'm
Oh, of
saying? He
course.
just wasn't reciprocated. I think she was a good wife. She did the best she could with what she had. I do. I do think that.
Given that, I said what I said, put in the comments, her love language is, it seems like it's these fanciful gifts, these big giant gifts of grandeur. Those
Mm-hmm.
that may be her love language, but I think she likes you could have a couple different love language. I think she likes the acts of service too. The stuff little stuff that he did for her, starting her car up, having her coffee ready. She seems to like all that stuff. And that's all he had to do was do a little housework, be a houseboy. That's all he had to do. I mean, she could have just got a personal assistant. It would have been cheaper and less embarrassing. But
Mm-hmm.
one major thing I just keep noticing often, anytime this woman expresses like, "Oh yeah, I'm going through it,"
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be all right. We're gonna
Yeah.
be.
He get that shit from Sonya. You know what I'm saying? Downplaying, because she be like, "You all right? Downplaying." I feel like he just come back and paraphrase, his conversation that he had with Cynthia with Shirley.
Hmm. And another thing, him just like drilling her about who said what about him, who's saying what about him. Um, oh, so they think I'm guilty, huh? I think they automatically just think them folks over there just telling you about bad
Hmm.
things. Like she's like, when did I say that? When did I say that?
Listen,
Not.
and he's saying now I ain't gonna be able to use them as clients.
That's what
Damn, I ain't gonna
did
be
he
able to
say
use
that?
them as clients. No, I don't
Oh, okay.
you don't be messy.
Girl, because I was like, I have to run this back, drop down and run it back. I'm like, no, he didn't.
We got two more people here. If you don't know me by now, I'm assuming it's kind of like dot dot dot. You ran out of words.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, hello everyone. I kind of didn't catch the end part because I started late, late listening to the beginning, but I wanted to comment. I
Mhm.
never, I never cared for the Steve Harvey show for one.
Mhm.
I haven't listened to it in years. Something about Shirley. I always felt like he was the bully on the show,
Mhm.
and Shirley,
Mhm.
and it was another lady on there. They just seemed to always cater and baby him. But in response to Shirley, when I listened to that call when she talked about and she was explaining on the radio show about how she was just dreaming in regards to how she really admired Marjorie and Steve's lifestyle basically.
Mhm.
And it just reminded me that for one, she's in her 70s or maybe late 60s. I don't know her exact age now. But I grew up to see the women around me. We learned if you're still dreaming, no disrespect, we're not
Mhm.
talking about if you have aspirations for college or something, but at the end of the day, if you're still dreaming at 60 something, 70 years old, that means that you, even up to that point, is still unsatisfied. You're still not content with the results of what your efforts have gotten you to. So you're gonna always continue to um be unappreciative of what you got, thinking that you can always get something more than what you have.
Mhm.
And what when it comes to Nesto, we live in a society where we all think we can sort of do better. And we can. But what he's learned, and I do believe he don't like women. But I think it has to do with the fact that for one, boys are the first manipulator that they learn off of is their mother. The first one they learn to manipulate next is their teacher, because typically most teachers are women. And when I learned from my children, when one of them he deceased now for a few years, good kid. But I learned when he started manipulating me, I learned the reason why it got worse is because somewhere in the midst of that manipulation, they start having a low respect for you because they're starting to think, well, how is she that stupid to not see what I'm doing in front of her face? So what Nesto has gotten up to this point is all of the different women that he inadvertently seeked out weak spots for him to be able to manipulate on. He on the back end don't care about what happens to them because he looks at it as it's your fault for being too stupid not to see the, so to speak, the con. And I think that when it comes to what y'all call her, Cynthia,
the doll from Rugrats.
right, right. If I'm saying it right, Sonya, she is exactly what he is, what he does, what is actually who he is. So you know they had Kevin Samuels, and I kind of like what Kevin Samuels used to talk about, but I learned that even though he got to a point where he understood with the age, he was missing that element because he never grew up in that setting. He had to learn the hard way to what he ended up halfway talking about. And when it comes to Nesto, we always keep thinking that Nesto is the one that the other women can afford, or we always say, make the joke, oh, you got to have money to afford Nesto, when really Nesto is the one who has the big dream of, he know that he's not worthy of the life that he desires and wishes to be. And because he learned in the hood or the street mentality, we all get caught, and this has happened since slavery. We all get caught in the illusion of appearances. So just think, slavery, we ain't had nothing, but we always try to look clean, always try to, you know, figure out a certain type of style. And that's what he has learned. He learned the illusion of, and that attracts a lot because there's the surface. Like I listened to, I think it was Shay Ayala yesterday or a few days ago when he was talking about the follow-up questions. Well, Shirley doesn't want a follow-up question. You know, I believe, for instance, she done mess with Steve. I believe she's been mistreated in the sense to where, to some level, she's been treated no differently than Sonya. It's just on a different scale because of the appearance of things. She appearance to be classy, but if you classy, ain't no way you attracted to a hood dude, no type of way. So that means she's not really classy. She created an illusion that has benefited her even in her career to a degree, because it all suits down to the mentality. And it all suits down that it really takes work. So we know that with her past family life, she did not work through it. And so she has understood that for the most part, the illusion could have help her continue in areas that is not really important, but that's all she has. And there's no different than Nesto. Nesto, the reason why nobody has visited him, because I can almost guarantee he wasn't visiting him.
Right.
Anytime he brought his so-called homeboys around, it was to show off, because his illusion, like y'all said, is the money and what it brings when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But he's actually got Sonya, which is exactly who he deserved if he didn't have that illusion. They would be the perfect match for each other. And the reason why he's attracted to, well, the con was he did think she was somebody, but another portion is he knows she's been lying, but we always remember that first lie we tell, or we always remember that first thing. If you was a booster, that first thing you boosted, that first thing. So when he talks to her, it reminds him of his first lies to himself and how it worked when he lied to others. So it's a reminder. He know he wasn't getting out. I've been locked up before. They tell you everything. So he knew off the top. But the illusion is because he's still one of those type that worry about other people. That's why their conversations are always about other people. It's never about ideas. It's never about nothing spiritually in regards to how to be a better person. So that's the reason why he doesn't mind talking to her. That's the reason why he doesn't mind her filling her head, because he's really he's really humiliated about what other people think about him. He knows he knows all of them are talking about him. You know, he knows his people are talking about him. You know, it was something y'all said. I'm sorry, I'm just talking.
Oh
This is
no,
my first
I'm
time on the
letting you
podcast.
talk because I love everything you're saying, and I'm like, okay, I never looked at it from this perspective, but I'm enjoying it. That's why I'm not saying
Yeah,
nothing.
the first manipulator I've ever met was my mother. First manipulator. And the next was my daddy. And when we got as adults, when me and my siblings would go over things like, man, they was playing us, you know, and
Yeah.
they never cursed. They never cursed. But when my mother called me a slag, it made me start paying attention to words. Or when I remember in school, and I would, you know, it made me start paying attention to. I remember in school, my dad, you know, great dad when he wasn't on drugs, but he, you know, teacher read a book and the word was pathetic. And it was like, oh, I know that word, you know, when the teacher asked a question. But when she read the definition, because I was like, oh, my dad called me that all the time. When she read the definition, I started paying attention to words as a little kid in elementary. So with Nesto, even with Erica has done, I think when it comes to the scam, Erica is so good. We said, had she not connected with Nesto with the stuff that she was covering for him, she may not have gotten caught. Nesto, so it's crazy. It's all I can say. But I believe Sonya or Cynthia, or whatever y'all call her, I believe she is she's setting him up. She has no mercy for anyone. With the health conditions that she's described, I looked it up. I didn't see a long lifespan, especially if you're not maintaining a medical help and whatnot. We talked about, for instance, how did she afford? I believe that money off of that house. That's when she got her implants. I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't
Yeah.
know. It could have been. She did get a nose procedure. When I looked at some of them older pictures, I know the root of what a person's face looked like. And the older you get, typically your features widen, your ears get bigger, your nose get wider. So if her face was a different way, and then now it's a little bit more um um delicate, so to speak, or features a little bit more I can't think of the word right now. I believe she gotten it. But as far as Nesto, I believe he's gonna chicken out. Now, if he's smart and he knows he's not gonna get out anyways, I would run him through court. I would run everybody's reputation down the road if my reputation going down. No disrespect.
No,
You see
I
what I'm
said the
saying?
same thing. I said,
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna put everybody on the stand. If y'all say I did this, he's gonna try to. I think he is. I think he's gonna put them like they gotta come to the stand. They're gonna have to face me in this courtroom. They're gonna have to say that in front of my face. That's what I get from him too.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, like y'all said, had it not been for Sonya, Cynthia, whatever y'all call her, talking, they wouldn't have had a case against him. We would outside of the bigamy, it wouldn't have been a case. It wouldn't have been a case against him because if he got a good attorney, they could just be like they're just upset because they knowingly cheated with a man that was married, and you know the way things were showing, you can kind of show. Oh, there's another thing. With the SA cases, there was a reading right in the beginning when phone calls from prison first played it. And it was Sonya when she was reading the whole details. And at the end of that detail, one of it, the portion it talked about was a sexually transmitted disease. And
Vic,
nobody,
you heard that, Vic?
huh?
I don't remember that, but keep going. I'm
So,
intrigued.
it was saying something about a sexually transmitted disease. And it was crazy because at the time it was like the four people, you know, I don't know how y'all feel about calling out other names, but it was like 4 people that was on everything, you know, as far as when it first started, as far as the phone call. But if you listen to go back, maybe you can find it.
I'm gonna look for it. You got me.
Yeah, when you find at the very end, it brought out one of it was having to do with one of the accusers said that they had gotten a sexually transmitted disease, and I thought it was
Now
ironic.
that you say that, I do recall hearing
It's at the
something about
very
that.
end of when she was reading everything, because it got it real graphic. I think Phone Calls from Prison had it on, like, what is it, Patreon or something? I can't remember.
They had to blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It
at
was.
the very end, she mentioned one of the whoever it was said they had got a sexually transmitted disease. Now, mind you, when we listened to I think it was 2 different women that had expressed their experiences with, and one of these situations was described in the shop about somebody having a smell, or there was somebody had some kind of infection, and you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to connect that too. I believe that he's also I believe he can't work in the bed. He may got a piece and he don't know how to move, because any man that has any type of finesse with how to sexually satisfy a woman, that it kind of involves some sense of liking that woman. You got the ones that are sexually like whoremongers, but you got the ones that literally have this desire to satisfy women. Like they don't mean to cheat, but every time they come across a woman, it's something that they see a need that they have to fulfill. Nesto ain't that type. Nesto, I don't even really think he's. I think his game is picking the ones that is so far depleted of this sense of worthiness that he's then using the easiest means of trying to think that he's getting them. But he has no game at all. No game. And we as grown women working and doing the things that we have done to get to this place, we all know since growing up, even if that we may have been guilty ourselves. When you saw somebody wearing nothing but name brands and flossing, we knew them was the lowest self-esteem ones in the group.
Yep.
So if he's going around and he's riding in the hood in a Bentley and all that, them the ones that it's like a cheap Chinese restaurant. If the food is good, you don't need to put all these signs about $5.99 for lunch and all of that. You don't need to have all of those signs on you. So
you don't need to advertise, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you don't have to put all these placards and all these things on the window and the lights flashing if your stuff is really all of that. So I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry, but and I'm nervous a little bit. I'm like, when I first listened to you, thank you. When I first listened to you, lady, when I first listened to you, lady, I was like, man, she must be from Georgia or Louisiana with that accent, because it can come off a little like, oh, I don't want to say it. It could come a little bit off like, man, she's slow. But when I was listening to you, I said, oh, she got sense. That's the accent. Because sometimes it can have a little more twang to it. If you're not paying attention to it. And then I think y'all are so funny. I sit up and I just be busting out laughing when I'm listening to you, because it's like you are really a comedian. It's just, I love it. This is my favorite. I used to listen to, I don't want to say the names, but it got to where it seemed like they were like really cyberbullying. And I like the fact that you are not intimidated and you bring other people in, Vic and Shay and just all of the other, the people to come in to voice their opinions, because you're actually providing such an insight we get to really get to see the blueprint of what happens and what goes on in the midst of human relationships when people are out here scamming and running game. Because I personally think his attorneys, just like y'all said, he put himself in that position. And I think they told him exactly what was going on. And he chose not to. I think he was going to keep that money and think he was getting it back. I don't think he was going to, I think he knew he wasn't getting out. It was for him to have a little stash. And if he thought he was going to get out, he was going to run off. He was going to do another jump in the bail or whatever it was he had on his record. So that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I agree with you. I think he tried to get his money back from Jackie Patterson. We know that for sure. And Jackie Patterson was like, "Hell no, you're not getting it back." And Jackie was gangster with it and said, "No, I did what you requested that I do. I tried to get you a bond. No, no judge right now is going to give you a bond." So then he got mad at that and he tried to transfer that money, get Jackie to give him a refund and transfer it over to BC. And in the midst of this, he shot himself. Well, I'm sorry. He hurt himself by flipping all these attorneys, and all he did was help the prosecution because it just kept delaying things, and it gave more time for more people to come forward. So that's his own fault. He's there because he wanted to be there subconsciously.
Yeah. I think Steve, so I was thinking about that too. Y'all was talking about that as far as giving the heads up to Shirley. I think Steve have been saying something to her about him definitely since it was exposed on the radio. I think that something's wrong with Shirley because I have not met a woman till this day that has kept their cool and their emotions so intact. So it makes me think that something is not all the way wrapped too tight, whereas maybe she's somewhat on a high spectrum because she has no emotional attachment. And I've been abused. Thankfully it was happening when I was so-called thinking I was grown as a child, because once that little one incident happened, after that is I'm popping it, and you got to sleep with one eye open if you talk crazy to me. So I never had to worry about that. But even with her daughter, it was like, how did that relationship go, all the way left with Nesto? Because initially she must have clearly didn't have a problem with Nesto, but I wouldn't put it past maybe he presented himself in an inappropriate way, or maybe, or all of the above. She found out, or it was something he said or something that he did that made her step back, Sheridan step back and say, I ain't feeling that. Or even if it means he might be trying to jeopardize, because it seems like he tries to flex his authority by using his mom. I listened to a little thing today about with Kiki Wyatt and one of his her ex-husbands was speaking out, and he was describing how it was an automatic rule you couldn't say nothing about any of her kids, not nothing, or she was going to attack you. And I was thinking about a portion when he was describing about how the oldest son be so disrespectful, but he would say or do certain things to try to trigger, because he know that if his mama found out, it would be a wrap for the other person, the man. And I was just thinking, not saying Sheridan was doing that, but as a kid, we kind of, if we see things that ain't right, we're going to try to push the situation a little bit more, because now it's like, oh no, I feel like there's a competition. And I believe there was a competition for Shirley between Sheridan and Nesto. What
Well,
do y'all thought?
he's competitive with anybody near Shirley. That's his mark. That's his piece. Because listen to these two phone calls that Lady T Bug played. He's sitting there like he's trying to plant these chess pieces in her head, and then when she's getting in the car, you got to be careful. He's just trying to keep her in this well crafted box of paranoia and mistrust of everyone, because he doesn't want anyone around her. And he don't like kids, so he don't even like his own kids. So he don't respect anybody else's relationship with the kids. He probably think that 16 is grown, and they she's old enough to have a baby, then she grown. In some cases that's true, but you're still, I don't care if you do have a child, you're still very much child. You can be not mature mentally. I just don't think he respected anybody's relationship around her. He saw that she was easy to manipulate, and I kind of agree with you on Shirley might be high on the spectrum. She may be emotionally. She's easy to
Mm-mm.
emotionally manipulate. Here
Mm-mm.
she go. I'm gonna be
Mm-mm.
quiet.
Yeah.
I wanted to go
Yeah.
also speak on
It's my
that.
time now.
Oh,
Oh,
my
go
bad.
ahead,
I'm sorry.
sweetie. No, no, no,
Oh,
no. Go ahead.
I wanted to speak also on the corn. So the details that was found, or the way it was described on the pictures, the descriptions, I believe they are actually his. And the reason why I say that is way back, and I'm getting close to 50 now, but way back, I remember as a kid, I started an addiction with porn. And my dad, come to find out, he was a sex offender. Well, we didn't find out till I was a teenager, but would think, I look at certain things when it comes down to like grooming. So I was a nosy kid, but I noticed that it was always certain magazines that could be found. And what I do know is when you're sexually advanced over time, believe it or not, you eventually start getting bored. That's for a percentage. I want to say half, but I'm gonna leave it alone because you can see a lot of it even in Hollywood. You keep having sex doing it typically the same certain type of ways over time, you have to be stimulated even more sexually. And it has to be now. That's why they have so many different categories when you go onto pornography channels. It's because over time you get dull, your senses start dulling, and so now you have to be stimulated. And when you get to where you start now including things, including animals, that is the next thing is kids. You see what I'm saying? That I mean it for anyone that has had a pornography issue, that all you learn is instant gratification. And severe pornography people, they have an issue in their relationships because now it's no longer learning the other person and having the self restraint to ensure that both are satisfied. Now I have to be stimulated the way I train myself through other avenues to be stimulated. So if he's not being stimulated in the way quick enough, like a microwave, then now he has to seek it out somewhere else. I think that he manipulated and groomed, like the girl that he claimed, oh, his daddy is a gangster, her daddy a gangster. I think he was supposed to have been doing something, mentoring with that girl, and he spent the money or did something with the money, but he was putting her out there. He tried to say the family knew about it. Well, if the family knew about it, what were you supposed to be doing? If you was cool with the granddaddy, what were you doing? What did granddaddy don't know what you about in the first place? So it's I think that he's sick. I think he actually owned those pictures. For him to have all the control and nobody can get close enough to Shirley, nobody can get in his business like y'all just discussed. It makes sense. he wouldn't tell the whole game to Dion and everybody else, then it would make sense that any equipment, any vehicles, he's responsible for. He's the only one in contact. I think, Miss Lady, you brought up how you didn't see the other vehicles, but it was a picture on his Instagram where he had a bunch of vehicles lined sitting in a parking lot that had like Nestos on there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So they could have been decals stuck on a vehicle, but you never saw nobody else driving the vehicle. So it basically, I think they were his pictures. I think that his stuff. And like Dion said, they're going to baptize him because he shouldn't have had all that stuff on him. I think they got rid of Shirley's stuff in their storage long time ago. And he knows that.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think they did get rid of her stuff, and as far as those vehicles go, the only time I've seen them, if I can remember correctly, was the birthday video, and that was one time and one time only. The rest of that, I think he might have been even been hiring, if I'm not before it might. I have to go look at his Instagram page, but you're right. He was the only one. That was just a front, that Nesto security. That's all a front to attract people to invest in him and invest in his business. That's all that was. But I'm with you on the because I was abused too by my biological father, and for an extensive period of time. And he, at one point, this was when the internet was first coming out, but all he had was young people stuff on his computer. So I've seen that, and like I kind of developed secretly at a young age the same kind of addiction. And you just kind of you go down like a wormhole of this. You click on this, then you click on that, you click on that, and you just keep, then when you're actually intimate with someone, you start trying, you may want to try something that's absolutely out of the norm, and then you get bored with that. So I do think that he's a deviant in that manner, that he's done so much that nothing really satisfies him anymore. And just like with the scamming, Shirley was a constant in his life. That's like she's a constant. She's always going to be there. He was sick of her, but he was satisfied with her being there because she provided stability in his life. But as far as him being actually happy, he needed all 31 flavors plus 56 more.
Yeah. 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 Well,
Well, finally, somebody agree with me about Shirley and Steve. Okay. So finally, somebody totally agree with me with a lot of the points that you made. And the only thing I differ with what you said was that she didn't know about the evictions, but she said it on the phone calls, all that we done been through, and we don't even have a house that we own. And he kind of shut her down because she was getting ready to talk about, of how they possibly could have lost those homes. Now, the last house that they moved out of, maybe she didn't know, maybe she did, but Lady T-Bug just read it from 2017 that they re-evicted out of that house. And don't tell me that you don't know anything about no damn eviction and you don't had to move in the middle of the night 5 different times, and you just oblivious to all of it. So I'm inclined to believe you may not have known about all 5 of these evictions, but you knew about a few of them because she don't have a habit of paying her bills herself. Okay. And so as far as Buckwheat goes, she's a willful victim. Okay. She's a willingly victim. She allowed people to victimize her. Even when he's trying to when he's manipulating her And when everybody else is telling her of what's going on, well, I had to shut my comments down. And Sheridan said that, my husband can't come. When all the evidence is right there in her face, you still just want this man. And it's not so much that you in love with this man, you in love with what this man can bring home to you. And you don't care how you bring it home to you. And he already know your love language is money and material things. And like you just said, ma'am, what is your handle? I know, if you don't know.
If you don't know me by now.
If you don't know me by now, the whole thing about it, just like you said, it's the illusion of looking rich. Although y'all know y'all hood rich. I don't care how much money you make, because here's a prime example of it. It's not what you make, it's about what you do with it. Okay. Just like y'all took you took this $400,000 a year salary and you have nothing at 70. You have people in this chat, including myself, that made anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000 a year, and they have homes, they have cars, they have accumulated things over the years. So what have you accumulated over the years it's like everything that y'all touch, it goes to dust. And you can't see the bigger picture, because every time you lose something, he take you a little bit higher to something else that you can't afford, and you're addicted to what he can get you. You don't care about what you lose, because like he say, oh, God gonna bless us 10 times more. You're looking for that next blessing to come along, because it's always gonna be something like you guys just talked about with the corn. It's always got to be something else, to reach a little bit higher, to go a little bit higher, to do a little bit better. It's no difference in this corn and what they're trying to achieve materially, in my opinion. It's all the same. You go from a shack and you get your mansion. You lose that mansion, and then you go somewhere and get another mansion, and then you lose that one, and then you go get another one. So it's like, no matter what you lose, you always come back and get something bigger and better that you can't afford. And this dude is not paying these bills. Don't tell me you didn't look at your bank account, because just as a woman alone, you're going to look at your finances, whether or not he's controlling those finances, because they're your finances and you're making them. I know good and well you looked at that bank account. So don't tell me that you didn't look at it. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot and he was bringing all the money home, I'm inclined to believe that no, you're not looking at the bank account. But because it's your salary, you're going to be looking. That's just my opinion on it. And at the end of the day, she didn't have a good relationship with her daughter. And she said that over the air. She was always complaining about how, Sheridan was giving her problems over the air. And so at the end of the day, it's like you forgot that you were a teenager. When you have a teenager, just like you said, if you don't know, when you have a teenager and you have a step parent, in that dynamic, you're going to have some problems and situations. Even if it's not a step parent, a teenager alone is going to be problems, because they're teenagers. They think they know everything, and you're trying to teach them everything. So it's going to clash, right? Until they become old enough to understand what you're trying to tell them, right? And so keep in mind, Sheridan didn't start out hating this dude. Okay, she started out being nice to him. She started out with a kosher relationship with him. And after she saw who he was and she saw him for who he was, that's when the problem started. And so for you to sit there and let him talk about, oh, she the reason why I'm in all of this trouble. And she took her ass down there and talked to them folks. And she the reason why I'm in here. And you said nothing. You didn't say, wait a minute, no, put my daughter in this, because my daughter don't have anything to do with what you're doing. Even though she went down there and talked to the police or whatever, it's still not her fault. She didn't tell you to go do what you did. So, and that's why I put in the chat, I would have cussed his buckwheat ass out right then and there when he brought my daughter up, because they put a bad taste in my mouth when he talked about her daughter like that.
But that's where, like what you say, I agree with, but then I think there's a other portion to that, because that's where she's at now is as far as she is meant to go. because there's somewhere she doesn't have a set of standards and principles that are there no matter if she's by herself or with a man. And you have to
As
have a
far
set
as
of
what? As far as
principles.
what you talking about with her daughter?
I'm saying it's I'm saying as far as who she chooses to be in for in her life. So it doesn't matter if she has a
Yeah.
child, a man, her parents, is her work. You have to have a set of what makes you that you're not gonna stand on. I mean that you're not gonna allow to break. You see what I'm saying? So because she doesn't she doesn't. So for instance,
You
with
saying
with,
she
with
don't have any? She don't have any principles as far as
she
what?
doesn't have a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, what I feel like she's selfish, okay? And she can't get over herself. Because, see, when you selfish and you care about you and you only, you can't care about nobody else. And I'm not saying that she don't love her daughter, because you can't, you never can't, you can't say that because she take care of her daughter. But she can't see the damn forest for the trees when it comes to her daughter. And it's like you believe everybody except for your daughter. So something, number one, that's a red flag for me. I don't care
Well,
how many
well, this
problems your
this is
kids give you. Kids are gonna give you problems when they're teenagers. Hell, my kids gave me hell when they was coming up. But now since they're grown, we have a whole total different dynamic and a whole different relationship because they understand where I'm coming from and they've seen a few things. And it's like you're not allowing your child um to be who she want to be. You want your she's so first of all, she mad because the girl had the girl did the dynamic the way that she didn't want her to. She wanted her to finish school, go to college, and then have, get married and have kids. Well, everybody life don't go down that trajectory, okay?
right.
Especially not today's time. And so it appears to me because Sheridan didn't do it the way that you just wanted her to do it, you still have that same attitude that you had with her when she was a teenager, and you haven't outgrown that yet. So you still look at her, to me, in my opinion, you still looking at her as a little kid, and she always going to be your daughter, but you have to make that transition with your kids. Okay. I told the chat before,
But
the hardest transition that I had was to transition from my kids from them being children into them being adults. And that's it's sometimes it's hard to cross that bridge.
but this is the thing about it. When I say boundaries and principles, she has no boundaries, standards, or principles enough to where it doesn't matter when it comes to her child or her husband or anyone else. So for with kids gonna buck you. Kids gonna flex. And as a parent, you can kind of set the rules down early. You can set it late, or you can kind of, coddle them along. But she doesn't know boundaries, because even despite what Sheridan does, you can still put a child in their place, especially if they think they're grown or if they are grown. There's a certain way to handle them and still show love, still be supportive. Maybe not pay your rent every time, but we know she's probably doing more of that because it's out of guilt of other areas that she has not exhibit the boundaries she should as a parent. And because she doesn't
but
have those
but it also
boundaries,
could be but it also could be because I want you to live a certain way. Okay.
right, right.
You see what Sheridan can afford, that may not be good enough for her. So in order for her to live the way that I want her to live, then I'm gonna help her pay this rent or pay all of this rent. It's once again, you're trying to live your kid's life because trust me, I understand what she's talking about because my kids didn't go the way that I wanted them to go. And I had to tap myself on the shoulder and pull back and say, just let them be who they're going to be. They're not going to be like you. And as parents, we all want our kids to do better than us. And it disappoints us sometimes when our kids don't do better than what we've done. And
And
I
I and
guarantee
I
you that's what it is. She wants that girl to live a certain lifestyle that she can't afford.
and it's all good and dandy, except the problem is she don't have that same standard for her husband. And that's the problem, that she whatever her issues is with her daughter, she didn't ensure them same standards that she is envisioning for her daughter for her husband, because her husband supposed to be the one that's providing and doing everything. And I guarantee you she was taking the load when they first got together. That's why she didn't have a problem continually doing what she was going to do. And I think that's the problem. The problem is now she's deserving to a level the consequences of her living her life in a way to where she's willing to put someone above her legacy and put someone above her self-worth.
And I believe you with Steve too. I've always said that Steve, came tapped on her shoulder and say, hey, we can't have this dude messing up everybody's life, because that's what it would have been. If she would have stayed with him, it was going to be a stain on the whole crew, on the whole morning show, because you got Shirley sitting up there still trying to do the damn strawberry letter with this criminal husband that's the defrauded, everybody in the community. And you was just right on point when you said, he's driving all these nice cars in the hood just so people can look at him. And it's the illusion of it all, and I think the Nestos and I think the Nesto security, if I remember correctly, didn't it just have like a post office box, or did it have like an address, Lady T-Bug, where nothing was even there or nothing? It was like this vacant building or something that was on the LLC. So Ernesto security was just definitely a front to make it look like he was such a businessman. And really all of the businesses were a front to make it look like he was a businessman.
Well,
they assassinate my character.
Like the attorney told them, they basically shell companies. And then when it comes to that, something about the Steve situation, and it always bothered me because no one really gets into detail. Allegedly, I always felt like they messed around. And I think the only reason why he does go out his way to tell her something, whether it's to, hey, you need to step back, or even in supporting the marriage arrangement that he was forefront and didn't mind being on TV about, is because they have messed around and because he doesn't want that out.
Well, he might not want that out, but also it's a bad look for his company,
brand.
period, to his have brand. It's a bad look for his brand to have buckwheat associated with Shirley, which is associated with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And keep in mind, Shirley and Steve have been doing this since 2006, 2005 or 6. So they've been together damn near 20 years. And so they may not be best friends, but I still feel like he have a level of sincerity and care about what happens to Shirley, because
she taught him everything.
Well, I know what you should, but I'm just saying I feel like he does, because just because you should do something, like she should have done something about her husband, but hell, she didn't. So I'm just saying, I just think that he do care about her as a friend, and he do care about what happens to her. Now, I'm not saying he's just gonna, do everything for her. And just like she said, well, he didn't offer me. Remember on one of those calls, she said, well, Steve just asked me, was I okay or whatever, but he didn't offer me any money or anything. He just said if I needed something to call him or what have you. And so, like I said, he's feeding her from a long handled spoon is what he's basically doing, and trying to give her a lifeline. But he's not going to do it for her, because she's a grown woman, and she is a seasoned woman. And so she should know how to, conduct her life in a professional manner. And I'm not saying she's not being professional on the job, because when you on that type of job, when you're in the limelight like that, whatever you do off the job still affect what goes on the job, because you're in the public's eye, right? And so it matters what you do. It matters how this shit looks. And so, yeah, Steve did have to sit her down and let her know, hey, it's either you get rid of this ninja, or we're going to have to let you go at the radio station. I guarantee you that's the conversation that they had to have in order for her to make the decision. Because keep in mind, she stayed through him through all of the charges. She never tried to figure out and find out nothing. She didn't even want to go to the police department or what have you, right? But all of a sudden, she decided that she had to get a divorce. And she had to get that divorce because she wanted to keep her job. And she had to think about herself. She had to think about herself, her legacy. Like he was talking about your legacy. Well, yeah, that's exactly what she did. She started taking care of herself and her legacy. And I'm glad she finally woke up. Whatever brick had to fall on her head to make her wake up. Finally, she finally woke up. And I'm really glad and pleased that she did that. But I'm still gonna talk about what she didn't do. Well, don't everybody speak at once. I'm through.
I didn't want to cut anybody off. So, um, I'm still on the fence about whether those two messed around. I can see that happening. Steve just does. Steve to me doesn't seem like the type of person to. I don't think he's a good person. Let me put that out there. He doesn't seem like he's the type to, to poop where he eats at as far as like the job goes. He, I mean, it seems like he got to a point where he has to be all business, and I think that's where it was as far as Shirley goes. Maybe. I mean, it's a maybe. I mean, you can never say never.
But you have to think about 20 years ago, though. See, we're not talking about today. We're talking about 20 years ago when
When
he
he
when he
first
wasn't
starting out
when
and
he
he
first
didn't
started and he
have the
wasn't where
money, the
he was at.
fame. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
wasn't. He didn't have that much money when he first started that radio station, Vicky. He didn't have no more gigs other than trying to do comedy. He had done the what's that thing in New York, the Apollo, and then he had did his Steve Harvey more. He had did his little Steve Harvey show, and Steve. If anybody knows Steve, everybody knows Steve like to make money. He's always talked about
Right.
it's all about the Benjamins for him, and so yeah, I feel like at first because she was too gushy out over him. She was, you could just tell over the radio how crazy she was about him. And I'm going to stand on that. I know everybody else felt like that. I was just talking off the wall or what have you.
Mm-mm.
But I feel like they done smashed before too. Uh, you don't know what you know. I feel the same way.
She dropped down.
Oh, she dropped
If you
down.
don't
Oh,
know,
okay.
she came in the back channel and said she had to drop down. But I appreciate you coming up and don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a
Okay.
stranger. She
And
had
thank
some.
you, Aries one. I appreciate it. I'm gonna read her comment. Lady T Bug, I love your channel. That's why I keep coming back. Love, peace, and blessings. Thank you again, Aries one, and everyone that mentioned in the chat, that you love the channel. I really appreciate that. Okay, go get.
I just want to give you my accolades. Um, to the people who got memberships today, you'll enjoy the content. And I'm my fingers are crossed that she gonna drop some more in the
I got
memberships.
some more.
Okay.
I got some. I just
Okay.
need to do them. I mean, I got some. I got some. I got you. This
Listen.
It's that
weekend, I
it's
want to
that
have it
black it's
done.
that black job that keep her from doing too
I
much,
know, and
Vicky.
that's
I
why I
want to
don't
have
be.
it done by Sunday. If I give myself a deadline, I'm gonna do it. It'll be done by Sunday.
That's why I don't be bothering her. She'll send me a little message, and I'll be like, oh, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I ain't gonna rush you. I know it because my black job. Listen, I understand. Sometimes I have to go take a nappy nap as soon as I get off work because the emotions you got to like let that drain off you. Um, but just all in all, uh, the things like I said that stuck out to me were.
Hmm.
Let me go back to I said what I said comment. Yes, it's more and more prevalent now that as Lady T Bug is going back and kind of going in a order of the dates and times, and it's very helpful because it
I told you I was
he
getting so confused, and I'm like, okay, I gotta remind myself. Okay, I'm listening to the call, and I'm asking myself about 50 damn times. Okay, what's the date of this call? I'm
yeah
like, okay.
he I mean yeah, I like this because it really it is painting like the full picture, and no shade to phone calls from prison. They brought us the tea, and
Yeah,
we just expounded on it, and
yeah,
I
we
really do.
appreciate them.
I appreciate them. But she's kind of like, she's a willful victim. It's like, she just wanted, I don't know what she seems like she just wanted a sense of comfort to say she had a man. And I never want to be that. I've never been that. Um, I put up with some stuff, but just because I loved them, but I've never been the type of person that's going, you could do whatever you want to me, and then that's just life, and I'm just gonna accept it, cause I am I'm like the young lady who was up here. What was her name? If you don't know now,
If
you
you
know her.
don't know me now.
If you don't know me now, yeah. Um, I'm a type of person. Yes, you best sleep with one eye open, cause I can be vindictive, and you better hope that the other side of my Libra scale comes out, because my nerves bad, and if I get to start fantasizing and thinking, yeah, we're gonna have some issues. It's gonna be some furniture moving up in here. But Shirley just she made a good point about Shirley being on the spectrum, because she's so emotionally detached. She's just not. I don't know if she. It just seemed like she was thinking. He's asking her all these questions, and what he don't realize is that by him drilling her and asking her all these questions and still being like a a douchebag behind bars. He's asking her, well, who's saying this? Well, this person saying that. Well, what they saying? Well, they just saying I'm guilty, huh? And then every time she says something's going wrong, she's like, oh, I don't have any clothes. He changes the
Yeah.
subject. You know,
Hmm.
he don't.
I
He
would.
didn't.
Vicky, you know what? He better be glad it wasn't me, because I would have said, yeah, all of them talking about you. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
say
Yeah,
you guilty. They say I need to leave you, but I'm trying to give your ass the benefit of the doubt, and I'm trying to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, yeah, I'm looking at you sideways too with all these charges that you
that's what
have.
I
Like,
was
what
getting
what
to.
have you been doing?
Right, that's what I was getting to. He didn't realize that he's putting more. He's putting more and more like ideas in her head. You know, you sitting
Mm-hmm.
there asking her and drilling her. Well, what they
Mm-hmm.
saying? Well, who's saying this or who's saying that? Well, Ronald think I'm guilty, huh? So them folks over there just and then he goes
He
back to
didn't even let her get it out good. And and
Yeah.
and then you make her not want to go to the funeral because of the bull crap that you putting in her
Right. Because
mind.
she was gonna go. I feel like she was
Yeah.
gonna go before he
yeah.
started saying, okay, well, you gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful out there,
Got
cause
to be
yeah.
careful out there, because you never know. But I've
And
always said that though. She have to be. That's why I said she need to. I know y'all say that I wouldn't uproot my life and this and that and other. But I've always said she need to move from Atlanta, because she never know who's unhinged, how
hmm
low he done
But
took
he got
somebody.
victims all over. So he got some in California. He got some, Kentucky. Where's she gonna go?
Well, hell, we got 50 states. He didn't go to all of them, including Alaska and Hawaii. I know those not the ideal states, but with her job now, it's remote, so she can go any place that she want to go. She can go right over there to Tennessee and get her, still be in the South, and the cost of living it will still be cheap. Get her a big mansion or what have you. And Texas is big as all outdoors. So, she had to figure out what part of Texas he was in, and then she can just go to another part. You can go from one part of Texas and it take you 12 hours to get to another part of Texas. And the people from
but
Texas in this chat know what I'm talking
Lady
about.
Chalice said, listen, I would have did the exact same thing you did. You said, I said what I said. She said she with you. And I mean, it's
Right.
just up to the person,
but
no book, no Bible, no person, no friend, friend of me, enemy or foe is gonna tell me that I have to stay in a risky situation
right.
with
Right.
someone that I'm not even married to, because he's still married to Edith.
But
As I
the majority of the victims were really in the Atlanta area. The majority of the
In
victims, right?
California.
Yeah,
California and Atlanta. So those were the main
he
two
got some in
spots.
Kentucky. He got some in Kentucky.
Yeah,
He
but
has
who want to
hmm
go to Kentucky anyway?
he had an
But
issue in Texas as well.
yeah,
So I
but
mean,
I'm just
you
But
saying,
never know. The world seems big, but it's small. You never know who you're
but it's
gonna
small, right?
come in contact with. But and then you don't even know who these people are.
right.
Right.
Their faceless to
That's
Right.
you, so it could be anybody. It could be a
Yeah.
family member. It could be anybody.
And all I'm
Not
that's
that
saying,
I would,
guys, is,
don't want anything to happen to her, but I'm just saying,
but all I'm
maybe think
saying,
about
guys, is
you.
people are crazy these days. They are unhinged and they are crazy. So I
Yeah,
definitely wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't stay in there. I definitely would move out of Georgia straight up. Okay.
well. I mean, maybe move for a new change. I mean, but she's if
hmm
he's like y'all said, he probably is gonna make them people go. Gonna go to trial
and
and
that's what I was trying to say before when my other girl was up here.
yeah.
Miss Buckeye. I forgot who else was up here, but I not Miss Buckeye. Miss Boogie now. Sorry,
Miss Boogie down. Yeah.
And he's going to make them. He's going to make them get on the stand, and I don't know if it's going to be hard.
I don't think he's going to do that.
But they're going to have to.
I don't think so, y'all. I don't think he's going to trial.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
I just feel like he know he's guilty. Just like when he knows he's guilty when he's talking to Sonya and everybody else he's talking to, like that. What you don't, what the lady just said a while ago. He know exactly what he's
now.
Yeah, he know exactly what he's done, and he's just been playing everybody all this time, and he knew damn well he wasn't getting out because the very first lawyer Patterson told him he wasn't getting out. Okay,
absolutely.
You knew 1 month after you was in there that you wasn't getting out, but you was trying to finagle your way around the system, and you thought somebody was going to be able, to get there, to play around with the system. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out for you because they had more charges coming. And so it's, to me, he know exactly what's going on, but he's trying to play like he's just trying to play dumb. And like she said, he just living vicariously through little Scooter. Because she's still out here and she ain't doing what he was doing, but he know what type of person she is. Okay. And he right. And he know, he knows she's never going to leave him because that's just one thing about, different men. And I don't know why they do this. They always got that one B that's never going to leave them no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how many women, kids.
A few in the chat too that say they don't think he's gonna go to trial, but
I mean,
they're not offering him anything. So they're
not offering him anything. But like
of court. You say Mercer, he gonna put himself at the mercy.
Yeah, throw himself on the mercy of the court.
I wouldn't do that specifically, but like again, what I said is talk to your lawyer. Like go tell your lawyer, go to the DA. It's like, look, what can they knock the recidivism sentencing off? Is it something that if I go in and plead guilty, is there something that can they take that withdraw the recidivism sentencing thing off, and I plead guilty to certain things or whatever. Talk to the attorney. That's all I said. Is like, what's the point of keep talking to this woman who has been wrong at every? I mean, she's been. Her batting average, I mean, she's been at like at least 15% maybe, because she has told him some true things, and then she's told him everything else is wrong. I mean,
but see, he think he got something. They both, if you listen to these calls, they both think that his cell phone is gonna exonerate him, and it's something else that they think they know.
Now though it's not. She know now it's not.
But for whatever reason, both of them feel like he got the upper hand, and it's something that's gonna exonerate him, and nothing is gonna to exonerate him, no matter what evidence he have. Because if Erica got all this evidence against you, and Wooten don't like Wooten said, okay, throw all that evidence away from the truck. Okay, that's fine because I got other stuff that I can throw at him. Okay.
Basically, Wooten wrote a motion that said that's not half the shit I got.
Right. That's basically what he said. So I don't even need that. And so we can keep that evidence that was from the truck because that ain't shit anyway. I got other stuff that I can bring against him.
And Sean said, I want everything, throw it out. Everything.
Said that's not the half of it. But since we're doing this, let's go ahead and publish some of what I do have.
Let him know it's real.
And let the bloggers and let the bloggers talk about it some more.
But I ready to bring evidence against Erica. He can't. Erica's already been convicted. Erica's done.
Yeah. Her sentence is done.
Unless if he brings something new, he can't get nothing like that. She didn't confess to.
Erica is done.
But
done.
So
gardening.
Erica is a willingly witness now, and she's not gonna get up there and act like Lil Woody did. Okay, she's gonna get up there and sing like a canary.
Girl, she gonna cry. I can see it. Say something.
What kind of wig she gonna have? Hey y'all, what kind of wig is she gonna wear? What kind of wig is she gonna wear to court?
She's already been sentenced, so she don't have to get up there and put on no theatrics. She's already been sentenced.
Well, I wonder if she gonna wear her real hair or is she gonna put a wig on? I wonder which one she gonna put on.
She don't. I mean, either way, she looks different every time you see her. I mean, every single picture I've seen her in, she looks different. Even when she did the interview,
Mm-hmm.
she looks completely different.
What
Yeah.
interview
Um,
did she do?
she did like a 3 minute interview or something with Pam.
Oh.
It was just
Right after she got sentenced.
yeah.
Oh, okay. The top the
Yeah.
discussion. Okay. I didn't mean to
The
step all
point I
across now. I
if
agree, Lady Janice. I agree with that.
What
They
she
feed
say?
off of each other, in my opinion, Lady Janice.
Yeah.
the point I
Throw
was trying to
Shirley
make
ass
was
in there too. Go ahead, Vicky. I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. The point I was trying to make is that uh he didn't realize that he was doing more damage than like good when he was
Sympathy
when he
week.
sympathy up like a little Bob or Mary Tyler Moore. But he didn't. I don't think he realized the damage that he was doing by just drilling her and asking her those questions and just feeding them, pushing them ideas in her head, and because it's making her think. It was making her think, and it's making her like kind of reflect. And I think because this is late in 2022. Yes, she was still behind him and she was still backing him. However, she was getting tired, and then shortly after this, he's putting fear in her head, and he's telling her, just make sure you're careful out there, don't go nowhere, don't be seen, don't do this, don't do that, don't fart outside, don't blow your nose outside, don't let nobody see you walking by yourself or anything. The woman was afraid to go walking by herself, and I'm sure
Right.
Tasha and Ronald lived in a fairly nice neighborhood, and
Mm-hmm.
he just want I mean he didn't realize like when you start like even though she might be on the spectrum, but and he might think that she's old and feeble, and
Yeah.
she's not, but when you start putting ideas in somebody's head,
Yeah.
and they're at home late at night sitting in the back of somebody's house because they ain't got no house. She still had her car, but she don't know where her clothes are. She don't have any shoes. She wearing probably the same things over and over again. Got to go shopping for everything she wants right now.
Yeah.
Um, you putting ideas in her head. She just probably sitting there thinking like, okay, I'm gonna try to hold out for a little bit longer. But then he's messing up by just he messed up. The con was not conning on this day, on this
Mm-mm.
great day, because it was just she's trying to tell him like, okay, look, don't worry about all that, don't I'm here for you, I'm trying to give you some Bible verses, shut up, I'm trying to do this for you.
Hmm.
And all he got to say is, we're gonna be just fine. Every time you get making her even think like when she's like, I don't have any clothes. Well, whatever. So what the lawyer say or whatever he said, like
Call the lawyer.
But he was gaslighting her when she was talking about when he was asking about Ronald and Steve. What they say? What they say? Oh, I know they know I'm guilty. She said that's not what I said. But at the
I
end
ain't
of the
even talking
day,
about them like that. I ain't
right,
even been
right.
bring. You asked me.
But at the end of the day, that's because your ass is guilty. And you know you're guilty, and you know everybody is talking about you. And yes, we all talk. Everybody is talking about you, and you making my reputation look bad or whatever. That's why I come out will politely move over there with Cornell at in Virginia or somewhere, West Virginia, whatever,
My favorite bit.
Ohio. Yeah, go on over there with Cornell, Neil. Okay,
Oh
so
my
where Virginia Beach
God.
is. Yeah, go on over
who
there to the beach, you and the
who
grandbabies, and y'all close
who
to
She
Washington.
talking about
who
my
was
favorite
it?
thing. I
You
always
know,
say,
Cordell that be in the
Oh,
chat,
no,
he in
no,
Virginia.
I know I haven't seen him today, but who was it? Who was Shirley talking about when somebody told her run for the hills?
she didn't say a
Oh,
name, but
she
she
didn't
was
say a
just
name.
saying like what the different type of messages she's been getting from people in her circle.
Yeah. And I said it was Mississippi Monica because that's who was telling Steve. I said it's either Panay or Mississippi
I
Monica
can
had
see
told
it
her to run
being
for the hills.
Panay.
Yeah. Mississippi. I feel like it's Mississippi Monica. Cause she said Debbie was on her side, and I said to myself, Debbie just trying to appease you, baby. But Debbie got her ears and her eyes wide open. And in the minute she finna flip that script on you, baby. She's just trying to appease you. And she gonna see how far you gonna take this shit, and then she gonna rein you right back in like she did. She gonna ring,
And,
and I don't know that for sure, but I feel like that's what had happened.
No, during this time, Debbie was on the phone, kikiing and laughing with him because she went to
Yeah.
Chicago
Home
with him.
Depot. Yeah,
No,
while
they
they
was
was
in
at the home.
Chicago. No, they was
Oh,
in Chicago. Yeah,
yeah,
she was talking to him, but again, that's her friend, so she was just supporting
yeah,
Shirley as being a friend, like Dre. But sure, they said run, Shirley, run.
right. Run,
Yeah,
Forrest,
I
run.
agree,
I
And
mean,
Lady Janice.
and,
I
and
agree, Lady
Forrest didn't
Janice.
want to go nowhere, And so Forrest wanted to stay right there because Forrest is addicted to the material things. I'm sorry. So it's like he can do anything he want as long as he, like Vicky say, be the do boy and clean the damn ceiling fans and wash the stairs off and bring me home all these nice fine gifts. And so to me, that's what you was looking at more than you was looking at your life and
Okay,
your
so he
legacy.
not buckwheat no more. He Forrest Gump now.
No, his ass still buckwheat. She Forrest.
no,
I
she's
said for her to run, she Forrest run, Forrest run. His ass
she's
Oh,
still
for
buckwheat.
Shirley Forrest. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Shir-
Okay,
Shirley and Forrest.
Last talk, guys. Y'all go over.
Shirley's
I said what I said, channel, honey.
Shirley's Forrest and Nesto is Jenny.
There you
That's
go.
pretty much what it is. She just keep waiting. She was waiting there. I mean, I'm glad she smartened up, but she kept on waiting there for Jenny to come back around. This and that. But just as
I'm a
far as
damn box of damn chocolates. All right.
I agree with you, Georgia Peach. I agree wholeheartedly with that.
What the first time that Debbie heard those calls, she probably went in on him, telling her stuff about him. Yeah, that had been
Mm-hmm.
building up for years. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that.
what
And I get, people pillow talk and stuff like that. But I feel like it's surface level, not that deep into people finances and what's going on with them and their husbands and they selling. That's too much information. Like, okay, yeah, she doing good, her and her husband going through something. But he want to sit there and damn gossip.
well, here's the thing. Like I mean, I've been in relationships where my significant other, my friend or their friend was our friend. So if something happened,
Yeah.
we talked about it as a couple. So sometimes we did get deep about it, and if we needed to help that person out, or do you
A
need me to,
friend as in a man or a woman. I'm confused.
like, for me, it's more than likely gonna be a female friend. For them, it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
I'm
a male
saying
friend.
husband and wife. I'm talking about husband and wife.
Oh, husband and wife. I mean, yeah, like if they are our friend, so maybe they're my friend first and then they become our friend, like, they support us as a couple, and something happens where we need to
Hmm.
support them as a couple. See, like, there's stuff has been asked, like, do I need to go over there and help them move, or do I, even my good girlfriend, like, that's my sister.
Yeah.
Her I can call her husband up,
Yeah, yeah,
right
helping each
now.
other out. Yeah, different, but just sitting there want to know.
But no man really wants to know.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
No,
talking
they
about.
don't
We're
want to
not
know
talking
all
about
that.
that. Yeah, we
All
have
right.
friends that
But
pull together in the time of need, honey. But we talking about sitting there. Tell me about Vicky. Tell me about I said what I
now
said. Tell
there
me
are
Yeah,
about
got.
Shan. That's too
there
much. Like,
there
Hey,
are
hey,
no
y'all. He's sitting up there at that damn prison damn phone with his legs crossed and shit. Sitting in that iron seat.
booty
did
Yeah.
she
Now
get
tootie.
a
what, Debbie?
lawsuit money? Did she sell a house? Is she
Yeah,
still
with his damn
married?
legs crossed and just gossiping like he a woman.
Yeah, that's too much. I know I was gonna say, you could I could see like, hey, she going through something, we want to help her, but he to be the one asking. So he want the details.
I mean, yeah, that's. I just don't. Yeah, his thing is like he just wants to know, because it's everybody's a mark. Everybody, he needs to know
Yeah.
who's around her, who's getting something from her, who's she gonna help out, because
Mm-hmm.
she does sound like a giving person, that she does help people out. So he needs to know that, like, all them broke. They broke. Got one, one bedroom apartment, one TV, one window.
Mm-hmm.
His
He
fixation.
called Debbie big funky, big funky
Yeah,
ass
and
sitting in
Debbie
Well,
there
that
had a
was
living
career
for
that she
free.
retired from. She had a
Yeah.
home and she got a lawsuit. So that's why I don't believe nothing that he said, because that's all in his mind. And
Well, it's
what.
like Vicky say
even
though.
with Tasha and Rana, like, she's staying in their house. So what the
Right.
hell they want from her? Probably
All
they
right.
got her own businesses. Mississippi Monica is accomplished. Nobody is getting
The
nothing from
diamond.
Shirley
What's
like
the
that.
diamond jewelry lady name?
Ty, Danielle,
What's the lady from Danielle from
Ty,
Diamond Jewelry?
Diane, Ty.
Yeah. Everybody
But
got a
why would
life
they be
except for
coming to
Shirley.
Shirley? Yeah, like
All right.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you look at the people over there, they're all successful. They all have things. Shirley is the only one that don't have a car, don't have a ring, don't have a husband, and don't have nowhere to live at. To be honest with you.
Well, hell, dude, she got some driver license.
Last thoughts, ladies. I'm gonna read
Oh,
y'all comments in the chat, and we're gonna end this live.
okay. So last
Ty, yeah,
thoughts.
Ty.
Ty the jeweler.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shirley was the one who didn't have anything, and I don't think it. For me, it just seems like she wasn't putting things into perspective until he really started. He One, he wasn't calling her that frequently. Two, he start like anytime he called her, it was all business.
Yes, I agree with that.
No romance, no nothing.
Right.
And there were times where she really did want to talk to him. Like he plays like this big protector, but then he didn't want to talk to her. He wanted to get on the phone and talk freaky with Lil Nasty. And Shirley wanted to talk. You looking for the comfort? That's your man. That's supposed to be your life partner. We know it's not true, but that's
Yeah.
supposed to be your life partner, the person that you sharing everything with. So who's essentially robbed you of all of your earnings. I'm just glad she got. Once again, I'm glad she got out, but I do hope that she get. You can't get no more treats. I'm just glad that she got out, and I do hope that she has reconciled with quite a few of these people that she has that she felt a certain way about, and I do hope she's getting some sort of mental help. But I just think that he, like, listening to these calls back to back, it does seem like he he hurt himself more by putting the ideas in her head. And Shirley just admitted that he was the one controlling her, and I'm glad that she just got her freedom. And I do thank you,
Yeah.
Lady T Bug, for opening up your panel.
Thank you
We
so much, Vicky, for gifting the memberships. I gotta say that before you get off of here.
out. You're welcome, and welcome to the new members. And I do hope to see everybody soon again. I can't wait for everybody to experience the membership. And welcome to the new. I'm gonna learn your name because I'm sure you're gonna be back up. I don't know. I can't remember
If
her name.
only you knew.
If only you knew. If
Yes.
only you knew. Yes. So I said what I said. If only you knew, Lady T Bug and the chat. Good night, y'all.
All
Thank you,
right,
Vic.
Vic to the veil.
Bye.
And I don't know how I missed that you gave some memberships. Maybe I was trying to come up on in StreamYard or something. But thank you, girl,
You're
for
welcome.
supporting the poach.
Yes, the pouch.
Um, the poach, yeah, the front poach. And so my last thoughts is, psst, Forrest,
Oh my
run.
God.
Buckwheat, you got what you got. Now you sit down and take it, take it, take it, take it. And that's all I have to say. Good night, ladies. Oh, thank you for letting me come up on the panel because I basically
Absolutely.
said everything that, yeah, I basically said everything that I was going to say, while we were conversating. And there's
Okay.
just nothing else to say other than, Shirley, girl, I'm glad you survived this shit. I really am. Cause baby, you done been through the world. You done been through the world, Ringo. You hear me?
Yeah,
Whirlwind.
she
Baby, you done
have.
been to and fro. And so, honey, please take your rest. Get yourself back together. And we fall down, but we get back up and look like you came right back up. And girl, I am proud of you because I don't know if another woman, could have went through all of this and still kept it together. So I'm giving Shirley a compliment tonight. I'm gonna give Cotton Candy a compliment because
Oh,
girl bounced back. She did. And I think she bounced back with the help of Steve because I told you guys before, Shirley is old school. Her and Steve operate through old school. Even though we have social media, they still operate on the old school principles of not saying anything. Just let the public say what they're going to say. You don't respond. And that was the best thing that she could have done. Even though we want to know, we really want to know. But I feel like by her being quiet and the way that she conducted herself, hey, she's nothing but she is a classy lady, even though she greedy, but she's still a classy lady that little Scooter could never, ever compare to. And that's it. And thank
all
you,
right.
Lady T Bug, for letting me come up tonight. You guys have a
All
great night.
right. All right. Thank you. I said what I said. Okay. Esau. Oh, like always, I really enjoyed myself on the front porch until the street light came on, baby. She got to go home. Okay. But I hope each and every one of you will have a wonderful rest of the evening. Until next time, good night. Good night. Okay, glorious. But it said they jealous because they got a man. Yes, Forrest. Sunshine, Rain, and Garden. She took me out with that one. Same to you from Butterfly. Thank you, Butterfly. Nesto is looking for information. That's what Vicky said. He's looking for a mark that shows that Shirley friends are doing bad. Yeah. So he can use that as leverage to say, yeah, look at them, but look at us. I ain't gonna say the rest. Okay. I can see that. Okay, that shows Shirley friends are doing bad. This gives him gratification that further boosts his ego. Okay, you're welcome. No. See, he wants to put those people down so he doesn't look so bad. I can see that too, Glorious. She has more than his monkey ass. And do Ty, yeah, Ty de jour. Okay. Oh, there she go. If you don't know me by now, this is who was up on the panel, y'all. You are most welcome. Thank you, Lady T-Bug and family. I accidentally logged off. I love y'all and will sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed. That's why I let you get all funny because you were saying some good things that I never thought of. So I appreciate you. Okay, you could tell me that there is an excuse for a woman who makes as much money as Shirley to have to live with her friend for 8 months. And she did not move out, at the 8-month mark. I think she was there more like a year because I don't think she got her place to about February or March. So she was there about a year. This particular call, it was 8 months, right? But she didn't move out then. I'm going to go in too. Mosquitoes are starting to bite. Okay, I'm going to get some Skin So Soft and some off for you, okay, for next time, okay? We can't have that. Thanks, Vic. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Okay. Karma, baby. Ain't that's right. Good night. Bye. I said what I said in chat. Shirley knows she has the support of women, decent women. Okay. Glorious is clapping. Hey, Lady T-Bug from your buddy from Kentucky. Hey, Miss Ann. Mrs. Ann. Okay, that was popping. Thank you, Lady T-Bug. You're welcome. You're welcome. I really appreciate y'all. Night, y'all. Good night. Good night. She was there almost a year. Thanks, Big. TD Will. Hey, and bye. Good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow. We're going to let Steve take us out with you.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it? Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
Steve say, shut your ass up. Good night.